This is one of those games where if you if you alt-tab out of it, it stops making sound. Hello everybody, how are you doing today? I am doing well. We're gonna finish this game today. We're gonna beat it. We're gonna feel good about ourselves. Everything's gonna come together and not be left over into the rest of the games, although I've heard that's what happens. But who knows? Maybe it'll work. Maybe we'll finally know what's gonna happen. Maybe there won't be pseudoscience in this one that hurts my head. Oh, I gotta click out of that. Alright, there we go. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Alright, well, that's, yeah, okay. So we got some books here. Alright. So we're just gonna hop right in, because why the heck not, am I right? Because I wanna finish this game. We're near the end. What's the deal with these titles? They're all just gibberish. Hey, what if we, like, switch them around? Switch them around? Yeah, if we move them around, maybe they'll spell something. Oh, I get it. Yeah, heck. Heck, why not? Okay, Pino, ere, indif, blub. It's blub. Oh, it's open? Okay. Open here, find bulb. Okay, well, we've already hit the pseudoscience parts, but there's gonna be more, isn't there? Also, the game audio is kind of quiet. Oh god, I need to not look at audio. Oh god, jeez. You really only had to get open to get the rest of it. It wasn't very difficult. How about this? Looks like putting those books in the right order open this thing right up. That was a piece of cake. Yeah, it is all this game is, honestly. Hooray, you did it, Junpei! I guess that turned out well enough. So the letters in the title spell out. Oh, yeah, really? That's what it spelled out. Huh, thanks, Clover. I can't read. Okay, that's all I can get there. Our property value is going up out in space too. Wait, what? Wait, whoa, run that by me one more time. Our property value is going up out in space these days too. Just cosmic inflation. Okay. Whew, that was a stretch there, game. Okay. Quantum gravity. How about you stop by using real words? Then maybe we'll get somewhere. What's this? An overture of conformal field theory? Oh, well, it's a theory that posits an invariant quantum field where conformal... Yeah, maybe she said it with the kanji, the Japanese version, to make it clear? Maybe. Because, like, it's just kind of, like, why is the game telling me? I just did it. Knock it off with the science voodoo stuff. You try to put me to sleep. Supersymmetric string theory in 10-dimensional space-time. I'm talking about superstring theory. It's a theory of reality where, how to explain? Oh my god. Well, that's morphogenetic field. The Japanese version had kanji in the first place. That's what I was thinking. I thought it would be weird if it was in English. That's just morphogenetic field theory. What other mumbo-jumbo? Theory of general relativity. Oh, I know this one. That's Einstein, right? E equals mc squared. Man, I went to grade school. Handrails made of metal. Nice. There's a note on that table. Lights to the books. What does that mean? Interesting. Well, intelligence often hides itself in darkness. Have you ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees what? Maybe two. Snake. Dude, you're being a little out there. This game had a lot of Japanese puns that it had to get translated. Oh, like what? Because maybe I missed them, and I misunderstood or something. I don't remember anything really being, like, very, like, obviously, like, weird. They spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness. Rather like myself. He's so edgy! That's horrible. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. Not at all. He's so freaking edgy. I live in the darkness, yes. But that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truths others might miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say. Truth is gone thing didn't work the same way in Japanese. Oh, okay. That would make sense, because that seems like that'd be really hard to do Japanese. These look weird. Photochemistry? I think whoever set this up wanted us to see the cover, not the spine. Let's look at it, okay? Oh, look, there's a bulb. Something hidden behind the book. Okay, so how many light bulbs are we gonna need? How about this one? What's that? Some sort of comic book? I guess boys really like that stuff. It's a different kind of robot. What? I missed what she said. I don't know. They're just making jokes at this point. I'm trying to find a way how to survive, and they're just making cracking jokes. This book's talking about automated machinery that's used to build things like cars. Sinister is a lot. Yeah, it does. Cause I remember in Italian that like it was I remember learning. I forget what the exact word is, but I remember it was like sinistro or something like that. That was like left. Okay. What's that one called? It says the foundations of GNA. Man, I love GNA. Geonucleic acid. Why can't I remember what the D in DNA stands for? I know it's nucleic acid. Is it dioxy... It's something... Wow, I feel like an idiot. I can't remember it now. Diribonucleic acid. I don't remember. I'm a dingo. Communication and computer science, huh? It's a pretty generic title. To be honest, it's so vague. I don't know what it might be about. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Right. Okay. I remember now, and by remember now, I mean you just told me. So, what's over here? Energy theory, development of nanotechnology materials. What is this like hyper advanced technology book place doing down here? Interactions between shortwave energy and matter. And when did these get put here? What else have we got? Just listening to you read those titles is giving me a headache. Game. Can't say fancy technology and I get along real well. Keep on talking about that stuff and you're gonna put me to sleep. Okay. Black hole hypothesis. Gamma ray astrophysics. I guess this bookshelf has an astronomy theme. Okay, what about this? Oh wait, we were already here. Shit. Down here. This is Owen. People were sure smart that yeah, really, Titanic people way ahead of their time. Sheldrake. Isn't Sheldrake what? Owen. Owen's enough to go on. Perhaps it's about the English Revolution? What? Dad kind. Man, invasion of the dad kind. Wasn't that a German mathematician? Oh, it's saying that I have to match each thing where they are. Because they were like, there's like a math section and a thing section. Yeah, I know what this is. This is German. It works at something. Okay, I don't know. It's Sheldrake. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to rearrange these or something. Sheldrake is morphogenic field guy? Okay, so then he has to go bottom left. But I can't really move them yet, so that's not gonna be too helpful. What about this? Modern Japanese literature. Okay. Picture book? Old folktale. Don't you think it's a little weird that this book's the only picture book? Maybe I ought to hold on to it. Book, Tales of Old Japan. Got a magic wand in it. Okay. So, what's inside? Well, aren't you gonna open it? Pretty sure it's just gonna have pages inside, smarto. Whoa! Ah, of course. SE5, I think. Cause like, yeah, SE minus 5. Oh, wait, is this math? Is this, S and then whatever E is, which A is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so 10? S10? E is 15. I'll remember that. No, F's 15. E's 14. SE5? What's that? I don't know. 4 letters popped out. Like it's a pop book, huh? SE5. Wonder what that means. Well, if it's going off of hex, which I only could assume that it is, because hex is literally everything in this game. F is 15, so E must... A, B, C, D, E, E, F. Okay, I know my basic alphabet. E is 14, so that's 9. S 9. I don't... Of course it's 9! Why do I even have to ask? Of course it's fucking 9! Origin, Japanese folklore. Okay, Japanese folklore. Well, folklore can cover a wide range of subjects. History, urban life. X is A through F. Well, but they've said in this game, unless it's something different, they've used like O as like, you know, a thing, unless there's like more or it's a different thing. I don't know. I just trust the game. I'm just going off what the game said. Environmental changes, oral traditions, folklore can cover all those things if you know where to look. This looks pretty deep. Okay, I don't... Agriculture and historical organizations in folklore. Okay, so that's just Japan. What is this? Okay, so we need 3 bulbs. Got it. Hey, didn't you find some really kind of powerful light bulb earlier? Why don't you put in one of those lights? Yeah, well, it got a lot brighter, but if there are 3 lights, that means there are 3 light bulbs. There won't be much point unless we can replace all 3 bulbs. We need 3 light bulbs, huh? Yeah, good job, Junpei. Can I move these around yet? The volume number, okay, okay, I can't do anything with that yet. Oh, I have to fill in the books, maybe? Volume 6, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. In the middle, so it's a cylinder lock. Gotta rotate the numbers until you got the right one. The hell is this? It's like they just gave us the answer. Wait, what? What do you mean, just give us the answer? Oh! Okay, so 632416. 63... Thank you, game, because I didn't understand what you meant by that. 632416. Okay. Astronomy 632416, but that's not it. I don't know why it's not that. Is it an 8? That's... it... Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Yeah. It still didn't work, so it doesn't really matter. Whoops. Okay, so let's try 614. Just try making it backwards. Wait, what do these look weird? That looks weird. 7 looks strange. Do you see that? Like, on 7, it kind of breaks all the textures. The number 6 doesn't exist twice? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Why would there be 2 volume 6s? Alright, so then one of them's a 9. If I learned anything about this game, one of those is a 9. Oh. Whoops. What? Whoops. Oh, I didn't even do that. I don't know why, but I don't feel particularly happy about being praised for that. Okay. Whoops. Right. See, it would make sense that it would be a 5, but to me, it didn't make sense. Okay, okay, well, that was weird. Okay, well, I have all the light bulbs now. Put them in. Hey, June, of course it has 9 sides. I didn't even realize that. It's a nonogram. You'll stop helping? No, it's my fault. I was an idiot. Hey, Junpei, think maybe you're supposed to put those pop-up books in the stands? Then you could open them. Oh, yeah. If we do that, it make shadow at the bottom there. But there are 3 stands, right? We don't have enough picture books. We need 3 picture books. Okay, so I need to find more picture books. What about over here? Nope. Okay, not that one. How about, here? Why not? That's a weird book, Junpei. Indian mathematics. That's funny, because I don't... Why is that funny? Yeah, why is that funny? It says Riemann hypothesis. What is there to hypothesize about a Riemann? It's pretty straightforward. Heavens, no. There are many factors. Length, girth, lubrication, or lack... Okay, that's just a penis joke. That was a penis joke. This one's gold box conjecture. Conjecture? What's it about, like magic or psychic stuff or something? Right, it's about jewelry, isn't it? It may have an odd title, but it's actually a very respectable mathematics book. It deals with one of the unsolved problems of additive number theory. Sorry I said anything. Look, let's not get into this right now, okay? Algebraic number theory. Math, huh? There's another one like that over here. You mean something like primary number theory, or analytic number theory, or geometry? Oh my gosh, how'd you know? Nobody said anything about those. Well, number theory is usually split into 4 chief disciplines. Why is Snake such like an asshole? Like, I don't know, like, I get that like he's smart, but like, geez, he's pretty condescending about it. Something blah 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 math, I don't know. I already looked at those. Okay, I already looked at those. How about back here? Picture book, give me it. Wait, I already got the picture book on that shelf. Okay, what about this one? So many books here. I wonder what this is. Whoa! What's this? Worm. Oh, sorry. No, I'm sorry. Hey, what's the deal with the sappy stuff? Oh, I touched Clover? Okay, I didn't want to. Okay, yeah, I know that much. So where's the rest of the picture books? Is this a picture book? Hellenism. I think it's something like a fusion of Greek and Oriental culture? Sure. Hey, it's another one of those kids' picture books. Looks like it looks a lot like the other one we found. Shit, I dropped something. Okay, let's search it. It's one of some Native Americans on the cover. Hey, Junpei, take a look at this one. I didn't realize he was talking. Native Americans, huh? Maybe it's got some— Whoa! Lick? Kill? Kill. Guess it's one of those pop-up books, huh? We have to let us L-I-K. What? Large, round, and kinky? Nah, probably not. What? Wait, huh? In Greek, Greece is called Hellenos? That's interesting. What do you mean, R? Are you good, buddy? Huh? What? What are they talking about? Where's there an R? If you go like that, kinda? What? What? Lil K, yeah. I'm just trying to understand. What do they mean by there's an R? What does that mean? Maybe if you put the black thing like right there. Okay, whatever. I don't know. It's not. There's not an R. History of the medieval period. Maybe it's about Sir Lancelot? Isn't he just a story? I don't think you're gonna find a guy. I don't think you're gonna find a guy who doesn't really exist in a history book. But what if he does exist? And that's what the next game's about. This one's called History of the Western World. Well, I'd assume it's like European history. Yeah. Just gonna leave it at that, Snake? Doesn't seem like you. Okay, goodbye. Oriental history. Maybe this one's about China's 4,000 years of history or something? Hey, Chinese history and Oriental history aren't the same thing. Check your privilege, Clover. Come on. Look at this. This book's called Greek Mythology. Damn, the thing's huge. Can't imagine anyone's actually gonna read the whole thing. Pretty sure it just put me to sleep. I remember a lot of Greek mythology from, like, elementary school. A history of Buddhism. Okay. Look, this one says Cultural Heritage of Rome. Snake failed his European history class. I've heard generally that class is very difficult from people, so yeah, apparently he would fail. Bet that one's gonna have some serious inheritance tax. Okay, that was probably a joke and I didn't understand it. Permeate creatures. Thing's a little fancy for some kind of prehistoric critter. Amphibians. Oh god, I hate. Sometimes like you'll click it and it'll go ahead like twice. It's got nothing to do with this. Okay, I missed the joke because I clicked it wrong. I already got the picture book, right? Okay. What out of here? Okay, nope. Okay, I already got these. Okay, nothing here looks very interesting. Up out of here, nothing. Okay, cool. How about up here? Energy theory, huh? I don't understand the damn title. Looks like the shelf's all about science and technology. Okay, cool. How about this one? Oh, what? Wait, no, what? Oh, I guess it's... I'm all turned around. It's right here, isn't it? There was a light bulb here. Okay, no, okay. Which ones did I not click on? Oh, okay, there we go. Clicking is difficult, apparently. This one, it looks just like that picture book from earlier. The one with the pop-ups. You think they're part of a series or something? Do have the same binding. Okay, well, what's in this one? Baseball. What's in it? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's probably baseball still. Whoa! You think after the third one he'd stop doing that? Head. SE5 Lilk head. So it's pop-up book. It's got the letters H-E-A-D popping out of it. Okay, cool. Let's go do the thing now. I don't care. Fundamentals of baseball. Of course you're gonna learn about baseball by reading a book. Don't shove. I'm not kidding. Don't push me. What the heck, man? I wasn't gonna, but now you bring it up. What? What does that even mean? Don't push me. Remember in Happy Feet, the one little penguin that would go, don't push me, cause I am close to the, like, little, like, rapping penguin. The head is standing up. Is that a penis joke? Salvation? Okay, well, let's put the books in here. Okay. It's a little weird. You can sort of see the letters. It's too dark in here to really tell, though. Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot that my inventory got dingoed up. Alright. Who knows? Exactly. Shield Drake 5. Well, I got it. There's something projecting on the bottom. Letters, they seem familiar. I mean, yeah, it's not... Shield Drake 5. Yeah. Oh my god, did I have to... Oh my...
Sheldrake 5?
God damn it! I got a game! Shell, not Shield. I was thinking like Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a card called Shield Drake or something like that. I think it's Shield Drake. Junpei read the text out loud.
I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Yeah, it's to the left. I already looked there.
Let's go take a look.
I did already. Okay. Seven and Clover walked off, leaving Junpei and Snake behind.
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Oh man, give me the history lesson. They said, "Have you heard of?" Oh god damn it!
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
Yeah, morphogenetic field
There's a
theory.
British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory, morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
I remember learning about this from Ender's Game. Did you ever
Really?
read Ender's Game?
From Lotus, huh?
Because Ender's Game, the first book was really good, and then the second and third books were like nothing like it, and I didn't get past the third one because it got really boring.
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah,
Oh?
what was it?
She did? Clover has
The ability to
knowledge?
access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
What exactly? I forget what epiphany means. Like, what is...
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
You did?
But,
Why?
But I had an epiphany.
Well,
Junpei's eyes
Look,
narrowed.
man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
Snake, how about you hurry the fuck up?
tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Yeah, come on, tell me about it. Snake's shoulders slumped and shook his head slowly.
Ugh.
Ugh. He finally given up. Yeah, I mean, I know what epiphany means, but, like, what does it mean, like, this? Because, like, I feel like it's saying that it's one of the ingredients or whatever for, like, to have to access the morphogenetic field, but, like, that seems like that would be the end result, you know what I mean? Now I understand! Man, remember Makoto? I remember Makoto.
Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything.
Thank you.
But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
Oh, that's fine, let's just waste time. Junpei nodded. With that, they climbed the stairs to the top floor. Okay, we just gotta cut to random things while they're walking, for some reason. Snake was silent for a moment after they arrived, and then he finally crossed his arms and spoke.
I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well.
Because it put a target on their back or something.
To
I
be
don't know.
honest, the explanation is quite simple.
You have an idea, but you want to see how the game explains it first? Well, we're gonna find out soon.
Zero told me not to. I had little choice.
Oh?
He didn't walk up and tell me, of course.
Was it on that thing that you read aloud?
He gave me a message
Yeah.
engraved on a card.
Okay. Snake reached into his sleeve and pulled out a small, stiff piece of paper.
That's a Braille card.
Yes, we already...
It looks just like the one you showed us earlier.
It is the one
So you
from
had
earlier.
2 cards.
No.
No, only one.
Junpei, you fucking idiot. He just chose not to tell you what it said.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the nonary game on it.
And...
Yes, it did.
Oh my god.
And those were the rules I read you.
There was more, though.
However, they were not the only thing on the card.
Junpei's, like, kinda dumb.
There was something I didn't read.
Oh my
Well,
god.
perhaps I should say there was something I couldn't read.
Did it say, don't tell anybody else
And that
about
was?
the game?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago.
But what if I wanted
Tell,
to?
and I activate your sister's detonator.
I see.
It's a threat on our lives.
Oh, well,
Snake
well,
nodded.
what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
No.
I don't believe she did.
But like at this point, I mean, I guess because they figured it out, they don't really need to like worry about that.
But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
That is strange.
Yeah.
Why would you? Maybe because he's more knowledgeable and his took place on the ship and hers took place in like Nevada, so maybe that's why.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you.
That girl.
That girl.
Ooh, that girl riles me up.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's
No.
prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
Boom! Just dies. Snake glanced down at Clover and Seven, examining one of the bookshelves.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you.
Oh, okay.
I've decided to tell you the truth.
You already did tell me the truth.
The chance that Santa is Zero is very high.
Why?
I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment.
But like, why is he? Why is he Zero? Oh, I just broke something. Thing's broken now.
And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Why?
Clover told me about the four-leaf clover, about the words.
Okay. Oh, because Santa's was one of them, right? I
If he
remember
knew
now.
about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it.
Because I'm the one that
He
told
wouldn't
him.
kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Snake paused and cocked his head as though he was listening to something very far away. He probably is. He's got that super hearing. He's listening in like a bat. His face looked dark, as though something was weighing on him.
Hey, Snake?
Junpei wasn't quite sure what to say. Snake turned and looked at him.
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Also, wait, which symbol is this again? Isn't that like Jupiter? No, that's the Mercury. Is this Mercury? If so, why is that on his shirt?
Clover told me about...
Everything. Oh, okay.
I see.
We're just gonna cut. I see. All right, cool.
The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior.
Yes.
How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations. One being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada.
I like how it's just Nevada. Why the fuck is it Nevada?
And the girl that died during the experiment.
Yes.
She told you all that, did she?
I just really want to know why they picked Nevada. Snake looked down. His face was tight. She was a really good time to leave? What do you mean? A slight tremor shook his body and he tried to hide it. He's putting on a good front, but even Junpei could tell that he was holding back something deep and powerful. He made as if to brush something from his face and looked up at Junpei.
At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine...
Oh, you missed most of what Snake just said? Well, don't worry, it was nothing we didn't already know.
is who did this and why, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
No.
Yes.
Now all I have to do is just figure out what happened. Yes, can you tell me what happened? No. Snake nodded slowly.
The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Yes, we know that.
There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki,
Nagisa!
Teruaki Kubota,
I like Teruaki sounds like food.
Kagechika Musashido.
That's a pretty good, that's
Hongo
Ace.
was the CEO of Cradle
Oh,
Pharmaceuticals.
look how much like that looks like Ace. Like, just like the clothes and stuff, it gives off the same vibe, you know?
Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning.
This is the 9th man, right? It looks like him.
Kubota led the company's research and development division.
Yeah, that's the 9th man, but like all, like, cut and proper, not disheveled.
Musashido was their majority stockholder.
That's my favorite guy. I like
It was
his
these
mustache.
4 people who planned the initial experiment.
Why did the majority stockholder have a say in the experiment? That is
Let me simplify
lion's
it for
share
you.
of the planning. Did it say
Hongo
that?
designed it, and Nijisaki put it all
I
together.
can't read. I'm illiterate. Okay.
Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
Musashido. It's pretty good. I think that's. I mean, I wouldn't know, but that sounds like a good pronunciation of like Japanese names.
Huh, so it's Hongo, Nijisaki,
Ace was the
Kubota,
lion.
Musashido.
I mean, they're gonna find out at some point that Ace is the CEO again. Like, maybe they'll have like another epiphany or something. I don't know. Junpei couldn't shake the sense he'd heard those 4 names somewhere before. Cause you dingo.
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale.
Bup, 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 bup.
To that end, they organized a top-secret team to
X-Men.
assist them with their research.
It was the X-Men, wasn't it?
All in all, they gathered 10 people or so.
9 people, you mean?
Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project.
Oh, it's 14 total.
They
I see
named
now.
it the Nonori Project.
Why?
The purpose of the experiment
But, like, why,
was to
though?
research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will.
All right.
The vessel, I suppose you could say,
Have they opened
for
the
this
safe in this
control
ending?
was the morphogenetic field.
They did not. No, they didn't open the safe. But like, he remembers that he opened the safe. Like, he's gonna have an epiphany, you know. Okay, I'm reading because I wasn't paying attention. All right,
Why
cool.
did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize?
Oh, my God.
Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change?
I don't know.
Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation?
But he didn't open the safe? Well, I mean, yeah, he didn't open the safe in this ending, but he's gonna remember it. Also, your little turbo tag went away. I don't know why. Strange. Your name's like a block shorter now. But like, he's gonna like remember it at some point, because he did at another point. Right? Like, he heard the names. Like, he knows that Ace is the bad guy. So, oh, it's back. Wow, it disappeared for 1. That was weird. It's so weird. It went away for 1 thing. Huh.
Experiments with humans produce the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before.
See, this is why I should just give everyone my tests. And just hope that, like, when other people get it right, I can
Why
get it right.
is that? How could it happen? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye.
I mean, I was kind of getting on the game for, like, saying, like, oh, it's real, but, like, in this game, it is real, so I can't really mock it for saying that it's
And
real.
through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer.
Just like how your brain is a monitor, and the computer is the morphogenetic
That's
field.
essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe
Game theory! Sorry, at least I make myself laugh, you know?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it.
Aha!
Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder.
What? What if you're being told to kill by the devil and you assume it's the devil?
They
What?
believe the devil exists.
Oh, okay.
Whether or not he does is immaterial.
Okay, that's... okay.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
Hongo. That was a bad pronunciation. I gotta say that was pretty bad, Junpei.
That's right.
Snake
But I
nodded.
still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
So if they were able to put enough information into the morphogenetic field, that was what they wanted, eventually people would begin to act like they wanted or
Yes.
something, I don't know.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple.
Okay.
Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem.
Yes.
The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up.
I wish it were like that. I'd do way better on tests.
Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now.
Yes.
Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding.
I really liked just the last 4 words. Hypothetical mass handstanding. I really like those words just together.
Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you.
Yeah, so they're trying to control people by putting enough information out
Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
there. Sure.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people,
Oh.
what would happen?
Okay, so they're trying to make one person... Okay, I get it.
If that one person were to do a handstand, Other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well.
That's a lot of power
Can
in
you
someone's
imagine
hands.
what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Yeah.
Come on, there's no way.
That's just like social influence.
I'm not done.
Oh.
Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person.
Wanted to spread despair.
This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand.
Okay.
What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that? And what would happen then?
Isn't that just the same outcome?
A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same.
I feel like those just end up with the same things.
You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver.
Okay.
What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
I don't know. Junpei thought about it for a moment.
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver.
Yeah? Wait, huh? Okay.
And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish.
Oh, okay, I see now. It makes more sense.
That's what you're saying.
Because,
right?
like, the receiver, they were trying to make it sound like the receiver was someone special, but the receiver is just a normal person.
Yes. Close enough, at least.
The transmitter's the only one that's special. The receiver's just a normal
Come
guy.
on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first.
Which is what they were doing. They were just trying to further science, Junpei, you asshole.
At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment.
Oh, I dropped a thing. Oh, I dropped another thing. Why do I keep dropping things? Where did it go? I found my T4! Oh, dude, I've been looking for this for so long! Oh, it's got dust on it. Ew. I finally found my D4. It's been gone for like 2 weeks. Oh, great day. It was just like against the side of my desk, and I just couldn't see it.
That was how the Nonary project began.
Snake suddenly looked very serious.
By the way, Junpei?
Dropping things is a tough problem to solve. Yeah, I can't seem to, you know, I can't seem to pick it up. My habit, I don't know. I started reaching for the joke before I even thought about it, and it, as you can see, it did not go very well. You know, oof. That's a crash landing right there.
Have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
Literally! It just says everything the same way. It always starts with, have you heard of? Have you ever heard of? Hey, have you heard of? Junpei cleared his throat and tried to act calm. Yeah, I have.
Yeah, that was an experiment in telepathy.
Yeah,
right?
the Gansfield experiment again, but like, God, just, the game's like, have you ever heard of? It's the only way that it brings up things.
You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see.
Man, that's like the beginning of Ghostbuster. The localization of this was pretty direct. Yeah, I can see it from that. Have you ever heard of?
I'm impressed. Yes, that is exactly correct.
So this is just like Ghostbusters. Oh, that was a lie? Oh, okay. It rewrites things equivalently in English? I see.
So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
I don't know. The Snake's just like, I don't fucking know.
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary project.
Oh my god.
The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Oh my god.
Hongo used it to
Hongo.
conduct experiments on visiting
It's
children.
so weird because
in
like it's
secret.
like what kind of like vowel is that? It's not like a hard O or a soft O. It's like a weird U. It's like an is that like an umlaut? What sound does an umlaut make? That's like an I, right? Hongo. It's like you like eat the O.
Some of them, he found, had potential.
Sentence by sentence, sometimes scene by scene. If they rewrite an entire scene, that's pretty weird.
He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered.
Yeah, I don't think people would want.
They were kidnapped.
Why'd you like ... His face barely moved as he spoke. I mean, I guess because it's traumatic for him, but at the same time, you know.
There were 9 pairs of siblings taken.
Of course there
for
were.
18 children total.
Why wouldn't there? Hongo with a macron? That's a weird. Where does a macron come from? Is that just like a term?
For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. They were split perfectly.
Huh. That is pretty wacky.
As such, the 18 children were split into
A
2
long
groups
vowel
of
mark,
9.
but it seems like it's more like short and swallowed. At least that's the way he's doing it. Like,
The children who were
Hongo.
put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting.
Why is it Q? You don't have the ability to type it right? I understand. It's probably like a weird mark, right?
They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert.
Why is it Q?
The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A.
Man, they really need to, get better at naming their experimental groups. Jeez, Group Q and A. Question and answer. I guess that's... I guess.
Group A was then placed on the former
Q for
hospital
question?
ship
Yeah, that's
Gigantic.
what I was thinking, that, like, that's a possibility. It's like, that they propose the question and they get the answer. But at the same time, that's just stupid.
From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are two
Yes.
things that can increase one's resonance with the fields.
Epiphany and danger.
The first is epiphany. The other is danger.
Wait, which epiphany? Is it a good epiphany?
Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind?
That's kind of something else in psychology. I forget. Hello, Cooney. How are you doing? From what I understand, what this is saying, this is actually something else in psychology. That's just your brain works on problems in the background until you get it. But this is also like more of like, I guess, you're thinking about it actively. I don't know.
It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany.
Next puzzle room's a bitch? Oh, man.
The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted.
So you have to have a aha moment in order to send it? It can't just be anything?
Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier
The moment you
field
figure it
access.
out? Okay, so like when the light bulb turns on is like the important part.
That's where Hongo came in.
That makes more sense if it's like the light bulb moment is the thing that allows you to transmit it.
They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic.
Where did he get it from, though? I thought Lord Gordain
The
bought
participants had to
Gigantic.
solve each one.
That's just an
before they
example.
could
But,
move
no,
to
but
the
it's like
next room.
like that's what, because what else would it be? Like it has to be like that moment of understanding, right? Because what like is it, that's what epiphany is, right? Unless I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger.
Which was the
He had detonated a bomb in the hull
of
of
course.
the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the nonary game as the ship sunk.
See, but I did it. I broke my
By
window.
forcing the children into a life or death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields.
So I feel like all of this isn't really information that we didn't know so far. 'Cause
The
I feel like
children
most
from
of this
Group Q, on
could
the
have
other
been
hand,
extrapolated from
were
something else.
confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q.
Yes.
Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly.
I feel like someone would like recognize the ship going out in international waters, like having it exploded. Like just like a ship without like qualifications, like if you like buzz them on the thing.
Every detail
Whoa!
was exactly
Hello,
the
DJ.
same.
You might want to get out of here if you plan on playing these games.
Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q.
Oh, okay.
Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the
Goodbye,
children
DJ.
in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape.
You think that like, why do you think the people in Group A couldn't do it by
But
themselves?
if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown.
But like, what if they're just really good at puzzles
Those
and
were
they did it
his
anyway?
orders.
Like,
Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely?
enlighten me, please.
It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13
They're
capsule.
probably designed that they couldn't be solved by themselves. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. Like, you need to give me an answer. Like, this gave you like a lot of the answers and you can look for them. But I guess maybe on that one, like, instead of having like a, an answer to a problem, you had to like go for it or something. I don't know. I understand what you mean. I can't describe it very well, but
All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was
Yep.
able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By
Uh-huh.
putting themselves in the same situation,
that just
they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with.
seems like common
Once they
sense.
found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule.
Like, I don't know. That just seems kind of like
That
common sense.
was how they were able
to
to
like how
return
to.
safely.
Also, that's the moon, right?
It was the same with the Gigantic and Building Q.
Did it say that like Apollo 13 coming back to Earth? Like, I don't. When did Apollo 13 have like a problem? I don't remember. Space history is not something I'm very big up on.
The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields.
Obviously, because puzzles are the only thing that make you feel the epiphany.
The children in Group A, however,
Had the
they
danger.
had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage.
Yes, and they had the danger.
That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Thank you for condescending to me, Snake. Being like, is there like a verb for condescending? Like, condescension? Right? No, it's a noun. Whatever. I don't care. I'm trying to sound smart, but I'm not. Snake sounded defeated. His half-hearted attempt at derision. Oh my god, derision again? Isn't it already a verb? Well, it's an adjective, isn't it? Because, like, condescension is, like, a noun, and condescending's an adjective. But, like, it's condescend. Yeah, okay. I got... Salvation, I thought of it the same second that I read your thing. I had an epiphany. Get it? Just like the game. Just as Junpei was about to speak.
Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses?
Hello, Dungeon. How are you doing today? You're here on Hotel Wi-Fi. Oh, man. You're at a hotel? That's pretty cool.
Get down here already!
I wish I could go to a hotel. I haven't been to a hotel in a while. Snake, Seven's voice echoed up from below. Snake took a deep breath and blinked rapidly, as if just waking up from a long nap.
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here, and soon.
You know what this makes me think of? I just started watching Steins Gate because that Spike Chunsoft presentation. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch Steins Gate because I'm kind of interested in it. Makes me think of the world lines or whatever the heck they talk about in that. Snake headed for the stairs, but Junpei put out an arm to stop him. Also, the fact that they spoiled Steins Gate in that presentation made me really upset. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I was gonna, like, I'm watching it, but I know the ending already. At least, I know part of the ending.
Hold it.
You can't wait for my brain to get dunked by the ending? Oh, don't worry, it's going to.
There's one more thing I want to ask you.
Oh, man. Should have seen me for the
Are
end
you
of,
sure that there were 18 kids?
Should have seen me at the end of DR2.
Why?
I was losing it.
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Oh, right, because the 16 kids were kidnapped. So where'd the extra 2 come from? That's what he's asking. Right, I understand.
Oh, yes.
Now I
That was what they
understand.
said on the news, wasn't it?
Except that 2 of them were Ace's kids, and that's Snake and Clover. DR1 in this game are made by Chunsoft, not Spike Chunsoft. That's weird.
Yes.
So they
I have
merged
no
with someone
doubt
else?
that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment.
I mean, of course it's 9.
After all, you couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less, could you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
It-
are you
it was-
saying that the news got it wrong?
It was Ace's own children. He didn't refer to them as kidnapped.
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children.
Probably, I don't know.
However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of.
Oh.
I imagine no one filed a
merged with
police
Spike?
report when they went missing.
What did Spike make? Like, I've never heard of Spike. I mean, I'd never heard of Spike Chunsoft really before this
They
either.
were
but, like, what
brother
did-
and sister, like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi.
And the other one was Light.
The sister's name was... Her name was...
Light. Ugh. Snake couldn't seem to bring himself to continue. Twilight Syndrome? Oh, okay, yeah. It looks as if what he was about to say brought him great pain.
Her name was Akane.
Oh, I'm sorry, what? Come again? I mean, I knew it. I knew that Akane is fucking Zero, isn't she? Right? Like, right?
That was the girl who died.
Except that she didn't. Junpei felt as though he'd been punched in the stomach. His vision went blurry and his head felt light.
Akane Kurashiki died.
Well, that's not what he said. Right?
9 years ago?
But that... He's just said Akane. A lot of people have that name, dude. Calm down.
Then, who's Chun?
Dude, calm down. He just said Akane. I mean... I dropped the thing again. Where'd it go? Oh, it's gone forever. Oh. I just deafened myself. DR1 was made by Chunsoft? Ah, I see. 1 and 2 is made by Chun... Oh, so when did they merge?
No. That's impossible.
I mean, I get that, like, he was maybe, like, hesitating. My god, can I talk? He's, like, hesitating because he knew that it was, like, our Akane. You're gonna hope you can make it to the end in time? Oh, don't worry. It's gonna, I'm probably not gonna take too long to get to the end. You're mixing yourself up, don't worry about it. I can't even say hesitating.
It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely.
Kurashiki,
We
actually.
share a name.
Yeah.
A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything.
At least they're addressing the fact that it was kind of
Someone
silly
else.
that he jumped to conclusions
Of
like
course it
that.
was.
Junpei shook his head hard and pulled himself back to reality.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Ah, I'm sorry. The snake had noticed. Junpei cleared... Whoa, okay. Junpei cleared his throat and tried to continue to act calm.
No.
Continues
it's-
not
it's
even in that
nothing.
sentence. Wow.
Let's get back down there, alright?
Yeah, let's go. Snake raised an eyebrow, but said nothing. He headed down the stairs, Junpei bringing up the rear. I knew that Akane, or whoever the fuck it is, you gotta eat when you be back. Oh man, speedrun eating.
I couldn't do it.
I speedrun eating all the
Why didn't
time.
I ask?
Because,
What's her last name?
what's her
I just couldn't get
name?
the words to come out.
With every step he took, every breath he took, he was watching her. Ah, just like that song by... Is that by The Police? I don't remember who sings that. The cold, hard sound of feet against metal dug in his heart. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba. Okay, well, yeah, where'd they go? Upstairs? Wait, no, they're down here now. What? The iron plate is bolted down. I don't think it's a door, I think it's just a wall. I'm confused. I don't remember where to go now. Oh, right. I remember now. Okay. 5. Sheldrake. This is it. This is what the shadow picture is pointing to. But didn't it say 5 on the shadow picture? Yes, I think we need to find the 5th volume. Yeah, we really need to find it. Uh-huh. Wow, man. Wow, that's so hard to find that. Well, would you look at that? There's a big red button behind the book. I guess we should press the button. Don't press the button. Okay, I pressed the button. Ah! Of course! Why didn't I expect that to happen? It wasn't a bookshelf wall to wall up there? What was that sound? It sounded like something really big was moving. It came from the top floor. Alright, let's go check it out. Yeah, let's go. Ah, ooh, phoo, ah. Hey, look at this door. Oh, that was the way in, I guess. I don't... Oh, it slid behind. Okay, I see now. They didn't really explain that very much. What is that? 13, 14, 10, 13? What? 13, 14, 10, 13? There's a keyboard in front of the numbers. Roman numerals. Okay, it's 13, 14, 10, 13. Do you think we need to put those numbers from the wall on the keyboard? No, you can't. Keyboard doesn't have any number keys. You can't type stuff like 3 or 4. That means Roman numerals? Only other letters. Okay. Okay, so it's just transcribing the letters, right? It was 13. Okay, so it's just that. Okay. So it's 13. Oh? Oh, is it adding? Okay, so if it's 13 plus 14 plus 10 plus 13, that's 26. Plus 14 is... So it's 50. So what the heck is 50 in Roman numerals? Isn't it like M? L? It's like... L's 100, isn't it? Man, I don't remember my Roman numerals very much. No, C's 100, right? Yeah, okay. It should be M is 1,000. Oh, whoops. L is 50, right? It is 50, right? 26 plus 14 plus 10. Yes, that is 50. C is 100. Okay, that makes sense because like milli and centi. So then 50 is L. Unless I need to do something else. Okay, so this is just 13, 13, 26, 40. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can do simple math. Don't worry about it. I'm just confused as it should be L. I don't remember anything else. I don't remember any other Roman numeral things except for L. Oh my god, I understand now. Okay, what the heck is 13? A is fucking 10, 11, 12, 13. D? A, B, C, D, E? Cool. You did it, Junpei! It's unlocked now! Good job, Junpei. Whoa there, don't get too excited. The password was dead, remember? Is this the final dead room? Just makes me think whatever's waiting for us isn't too good. So what? Jeez, you're such an old lady. You can't be worried about stuff like that. Such dead. Man, I had an epiphany there, let me tell you. I mean, come on, we got it to unlock, didn't we? Let's go, hurry up! Oh, wait, oh, okay, I thought it was... Okay. It's a thick metal door. There's a handle in the middle of it, though. Okay, alright, handle. It's time we got this over with. Damn it, I can't get it open. This thing won't even budge. What? Why not? It wasn't the password. What else we gotta do? I don't know why he's like Boston. It's like Brooklyn. I don't know. What accent is that? I don't even know anymore. What's happening? And that means it's the other door. Alright, let's get this thing open. Alright, so why is it the right door and not the left door? Why are there two doors but only one of them opens? That's the question. That's my question. That's a question. I did it. I found the way out. The door opened, and Junpei and the others leapt through it.
Alright, this is the next.
Just 7 was about to finish a sentence. Their attention was drawn to a clang of metal on metal ringing out behind them.
Oh,
Alright, cool.
The door!
Cool. They spun around. The door they'd just come through, it slammed shut. Come on, 7, aren't you supposed to, like, put stuff in the door so we can go into it?
Did that just close on its own?
Yes, it did.
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see.
Junpei grabbed hold of it with both hands and pulled with all his strength. Yeah, that's not opening.
Damn it.
You're pretty
It looks
screwed.
like it locks automatically.
Yeah.
Is there any other way out?
Find a way out, more like it.
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's a card reader next to it.
Get the card.
It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
Oh man.
But there is
look,
a card reader, right?
It's all there's a dead over here, and there's some reds and stuff, and just it looks like an eyeball.
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door
Seek
and
a way
leave.
out even. Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, that might
is it
work,
seek a
but...
way out? I feel like that. Is it? I don't remember.
Hey, wait a minute.
I haven't paid attention.
Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh man. Took a second look at the room they'd found themselves in. It was filled with piles upon piles of all manners of things. The only word that could describe it was chaotic. It was like a tornado had passed through, followed by a giant who had picked it up and shaken the entire room a couple times.
Looks that way.
Some good imagery right there. That's some metaphorical language. Junpei's heart fell.
No way.
Yes way. More like
For real?
yes way. I already said that. Shit. Clover and 7 looked as though they were about to cry.
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer.
Damn, Snake, you savage, fam. It's lit. I'm doing the okay hand. I'm a millennial.
I rather doubt that, however, so it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card.
Key card.
Oh, and the Neptune key as well.
Ah, sure,
we
why
won't
not?
be able to get through the hallway without it.
How do you know that? What?
All right then, let's begin.
Why do you know we need that? Where do you know where this hallway leads? Because I don't. Nice to meet you, a millennial. I'm Dad. Nice. Nice, dude. It does say seek a way out. You're right. I don't know why I thought it said find. Oh. Oh. What's this music? Alright, so it's one tiny room. Alright, let's look here. Nice. Okay. Hey, Junpei, isn't this a nautical table? Junpei's eyes are gone again? Yeah, they haven't shown them in a while. They only showed them, like, in the beginning. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before. You have? Okay. Is this the culmination of everything else that you got from every other room? There are piles of crap everywhere. That was in the room with Ace and Clover. It's so messy. I don't know where to start. Some of this crap looks familiar. I think a lot of these are parts of the puzzle we saw in the other rooms. Rooms?
Mommy.
You know, from Splatoon? That's true then. This room could be Zero's laboratory. Machines and... full of machines and puzzles he'd need to see his plan come to fruition. Can I look at... Okay, I'm not allowed to look. A pipe! Great! In other rooms. Vroom, vroom, vroom. There's some old computer monitors on this desk. You don't see CRT monitors that much anymore, unless you go to a Melee tournament, in which case they're all over the place. Okay, that was helpful. Look, Junpei! The rust on here looks like Elvis's face! Uh-huh. Yeah, how exciting. Shut the fuck up. Man, there's a control panel in front with a big screen here. Wonder if any of these buttons do anything. Oh, it's a magic square! This is just a magic square, isn't it? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to do some mathematical formula right here. Let me see that. I see. Whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on or off. You gotta use that to make the all cells on the right on the bottom green. Hey Junpei, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You wanna take a look at it? Does it have something to do with the puzzle? It's a piece of paper Clover gave to me. Wow, wonderful. There are a bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it. It's like you said, this is probably related to the puzzle. Okay, well, you wanna let me take a crack at it? Thanks, Clover. This really helps. Okay. Alright, let's get back and try again. Anyway, it looks like to make all the cells, all of the cells all green. Okay. L equals 21. So this is, F is, okay, 15. So this is 21. So this all needs to be 21. Okay, so from what I understand, it's just gonna be, wait, I did it wrong. Wait. Okay, this is how it was. I need to undo this, I need to undo this. Bang, bang, bang. Ah, I'm one off. Dang it. Dang, I was one off. Ooh, that rustles my jimmies. And then we press that one, and then we press that one, and then we press that one, and then we press that one. We just keep going in circles forever. Woohoo! Wait. Let's go back to the one with just one. Okay. This is helpful because I can do like that, but that doesn't help me at all. I can do that. I can do this one, and then I can do, dang, I'm one away again. I did one of these earlier too. Wasn't there another one of these in another room? Wasn't that hard, but I feel like it is now, because I'm an idiot. So what do I want to get? I need to get this one, these three all lit up, and then I'm good. Once all those three are lit up, I'm fine. Bang. Then I want to turn that one off. Then I want to turn that, no, I need the middle one to be lit up. I want to turn that off. Turn that off. How do I get the middle one and that one lit up at the same time is the question. Like that. Okay, cool. Dang. Okay, but I want to turn that one off. Because I'm... Then we press that, and we just keep pressing this one. And then we just go around in circles again. Okay, and then we have that one done. And then we just press here. No, it's the corners. I know that it's the corners. I understand that it makes 15 on each of them. Or no, it makes 21. One away. Every time, I'm always one away. The correct thing that I'm going to have to do is that I have to figure out how to have just 3 corners lit up. Or just the center ones. I just need this one to be lit up now. I need to undo that. And then undo that. No. Okay, I end up with just that one. Alright, so then if that doesn't help me very much at all. Ah! If that 6 isn't there, that's fine for me. If that 6 wasn't there, I've completed it. But now I want it to be there. Wait a second. Okay, I keep getting just that one. And if I get just that one, I can't win. Thinking emoji. I always get down to 1. Maybe no, I was thinking maybe there's some, like, pattern I have to follow with, like, the ABC, but it doesn't seem like it. Dude, it doesn't make it any less infuriating to watch streamer puzzle solving skills. Oh, I'm sorry. Is me being bad making this? I'm sorry. Oh, I did it. Wait, what? Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm fucking stupid. Okay, I get it now. Ah! Okay, I get it now. I understand. Okay, so 9 and C have to be up. Okay, I get it now. Oh, I understand now. What does that one have? Oh, stop it. Oh, no. Okay, so I need to just get rid of just B, and I need to have this entire line lit up. Okay. Okay, so what is wrong here? D, right? It should be 6... A is 10? Okay, so I need to undo D. That undoes a lot. I need to just... If I just fix D, then I have it. How do I just turn off just this one? It's this one and this one need to be off. Okay, that... Then we press that one, and 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 then we don't... Yay! I did it! That may have seemed like random, but let me assure you that it was only half random. And that I actually kind of understood what I was doing at the end there. You did it, Junpei, you're so smart! You seem to have done an excellent job and solved the puzzle. Yatta! Man, just like my Japanese, hooray, am I right? Hey, come on, you're embarrassing me. Whoa, whoa, don't get cocky, kid. We don't got time for that. Look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. The lid slid up and something came out. You mean this? Cross emblem. More like... double cross. Monster Hunter, I don't know. Okay. The control panel's done. I'm done over here. There's a dead over here and a red. We're not gonna talk about that though. Okay, I need 4 of these things. I need to do 4 puzzles. Got it. I don't really need to talk to them to figure that out. There's another one over here. Okay. Okay, so is this another one of those things? It's Link's Show from Zelda 1. Exactly. What is this? Oh, wait a minute. The Morse code puzzle. Oh, God, no. Morse code. Yeah, the dots in here look like the dits for Morse code. There's 2 dots in the first line, 4 in the second, and 1 in the last. I'm afraid I don't understand. Well, perhaps you can give it a shot anyway. Well, yeah, he doesn't understand because he's blind, dude. What? Maybe I ought to run through the instructions. If I tap a button, it'll enter a dit. If I held it down, it'll enter a da. Once we enter our answer, it'll automatically determine if it was correct or not. Alright, let's do it. Wait, what was it? Oh. Okay, I understand it now. I need to see what it... Morse code is audible. It can't... Yeah. What was it? It was just this, right? It was just that, wasn't it? Okay. Okay. What am I trying to do? Like, what am I trying to enter? I don't know Morse code well enough to know, like, the numbers for things. Reset. Yeah, I don't know. Just, I don't know what number that is. I have no idea, okay. I didn't want to click it! I'm gonna go look for more information. Yeah, okay, sure. What does the monitor say? No, I want to... Okay, well, what was the other thing? 21? Is that important here? Do I need to know how to do a 21? But I don't know Morse code well enough to figure that out. Look at the screen again? Yeah, the screen just throws me back into it. What about this screen? The monitor's part of the machine. It's got a map of the world. Okay, that's helpful. Thank you. So this is gonna have one, some puzzle with some mirrors. Okay, cool. The metal shutter looks sturdy. Don't open it up. No, don't do that. No, not at all. Let me handle this. Damn it. Damn thing won't budge. I have to admit, I'm very curious about what might be hiding on the other side. Alright, cool. It's so small, I wonder what it is. I got no idea. Okay. Alright. Huh? Nothing's happening. Wait, what's Snake doing? I feel the symbols engraved just above each indentation. On the upper left is a steering wheel symbol. Upper right cross, mysterious circle. The waffle pattern. Of course, there's no other better way to describe it as waffle. One steering... Okay. Okay, well, I don't have them all yet. Boop bop boop bop doop. Boopity bop boopity bop. What about this? In here. Okay, cool. 3 sheets of this stuff. Okay, that's helpful. Is this, Morse code chart 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Cool. Is this just all Morse code? Okay. So it's S to Z. Okay, well, I still don't know what I have to input in the first place. But at least now I can make letters. Piles of crap everywhere. This is a pretty impressive mess. Try and search where every one of these things are going to be at till the cows come home. Which is roughly about 7:30 o'clock. I don't know why the cows come home then. They got a weird curfew. I turned into Joey Wheeler there for a second. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. We don't have to go bring them in ourselves then. Don't you get smart with me, kid. How about we deal with this area later, okay, guys? Should try something more promising. Okay, so I now know some Morse code. Doesn't help me, though. The compass on there. Now I understand! I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I solved a puzzle like this one in the wheelhouse. I just need to do the same thing. The same thing? Okay, so the nautical map, yes, I have to match it up. Use the steering wheel and the wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm going to have to use the wheel attached to the side here. Okay, that shows me now! Of course. Okay. I can't access my files, so that's annoying. Okay, so I gotta turn the steering wheel, the compass will point there, and then I gotta press stop. Okay, well, I don't have my map. Oh, I do, okay. So where the heck do we start from? It looks like we start from... Okay, we go south first? Okay. South. And then we go... that's west. I know my directions, yes, I do. I know, and then we go, that's south, east, okay. And then we go like this, and then we go like this, and then southeast, and this just takes a really gosh dang long time. And then southeast, then it's northeast. Oh, that's, long spin for this. There's a compass on the map, too. Oh, there is, oh, whoops. Did not notice that one. Okay, and then that's northeast, and that's just regular east. Oh, no! Oh, my God. Take the long way home. Take the long way home. This is why I'm not allowed to steer in Sea of Thieves. Okay, and then it's east, and then it's just north. Okay, I got it that time. I can do basic spatial orientation. And then after north, then it's east, and that should just be it. Yay, I did it. Thanks, Clover. You said the same thing I did. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Knock it off. Hey, we don't have time for screwing around right now. Check out the right side of the monitor. Kind of slid open and something came out. Oh, yeah. I heard a noise, too. You know that big box in the hall by the exit? I think it made a noise, like something unlocking, you know? Wait, what? What do you mean by that? What does that mean, Salvation? What do you mean the box by the... What did you say? What did she... What? This? Oh, hey, look at that. It's a piece of paper. Oh. Rip. Shit! Was there a hint for the fucking puzzle that I did? Oh my god. Oh, that's Spanish for we did it? I see. Nice, there was a hint for the puzzle I already did. Nothing else in here? Cool. There's nothing here, there's no box, nothing, okay, Said there was a box and it made a noise and then it didn't. What do you mean by it made a noise? Pretty sure he lied to me. Was this? No. Was it, this already had, yeah. What do you mean the box made a noise? I think Clover's lying to me. I think she's actually lying to me. What about, do you mean this? Alright, let's open it. Oh, she did mean this. All ice. Oh, wow, I wonder if that's a... Oh, holy shit. Pretty damn creepy. There's a coffin in there. Coffin. Oh, man, does Seven think? Yeah, he's all pale. He's thinking the same thing I am. No way. Could this be? I'm sorry, but what's going on? It's a coffin! I wonder if there's a vampire in it. If Dio's in here! Right, I guess Clover and Snake don't know the story. And I can't bring myself to tell him. Well, at any rate, let's have a look around. The metal plate on the coffin, Snake's touching it. All ice. Ah, the two machines. Oh, holy shit. Man, this is serious. Oh, God. Let's open it, shall we? Clover, if you could give me a hand. Okay, got it! I feel like she's like one of those people, you know? Ready? 3, 2, 1! Ha! No luck. It doesn't seem to be ready to open. Yeah, but it's not like it's screwed shut or something. Yes, I believe it's locked in some other way. Seven, do you think you'd open up with your superhuman strength? No, What's wrong?
I think I'll just pass on this one, okay?
What the heck? Very well, we'll just have to give up on this coffin for now. I say that all the time, you know, let's just give up on this coffin. Let's have a look around the room more, shall we? Alice sleeps in a small chamber in the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic. Is that actually true? Coffin doesn't have a lock, the metal plate is all ice. Am I inputting all ice? Is that just what I'm doing on the thing here? Okay, I don't need that. I don't need that. A is dot dash. L is... I mean, that's what it looks like. And what's I? I is dot dot, but it's only one. So I got... If A and L fit, but I only have one thing at the end. So I need something that only has a dot... Ale? Like, I don't know. There's only one thing at the bottom there. Oh. You're right. Yeah. Okay, so... The only ones that have one thing don't make sense in the thing. Like, I can get, like, ale? Or... alt? I'm probably gonna find something that gives me more of what I need to know. At least I hope so. I don't know what else I could need. Have you figured out where you're supposed to enter here, Junpei? Word, it's got 3 letters. Okay, yeah, it's... Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. 2, 4, 1, yeah, okay. So it's just like alt or something. Oh, thank God this is here now. Okay. What the hell's L? Oh shit, I fucked up. Fuck. E's a single dit? Yeah, so it's like ale or alt. Okay, so it's not ale. And it's not alt. Okay, cool. So... I mean, I kind of eliminates the... Does it eliminate that? Okay, what's the next 2 one that I can try? So what would it... So we just gotta find a 3-letter word that ends in E or T. Because E and T are the only single dit-da ones. So it needs to be 2, 4... A-T, or E-T. So, it could be... A-B-T? No, A-C, Ace? Oh my god, it's Ace, isn't it? What? Oh, I thought it'd be Ace. It could be I. It could be I or A. Or I-A-N... I-A-N is the only thing it can be. Or wait, what's a double da? I-A-N something, N. I-A-N-N. So it could be... Is it ice? Is it just ice? Yeah, it's just ice. Okay, cool. Got it. I see. It seems you solved the puzzle, Junpei. Excellent work. The answer was ice. How'd you know? All I had to do was listen to the sounds the machine made. After that, it was a trivial matter to decode them. Ah, yes, I believe I heard the noise somewhere on the right of the device. Yeah, shut up, you dingo. Yeah, I know. I know. I heard a sound from behind the shutter. Perhaps the coffin is unlocked now. What? No, I don't know why. He seems that excited to me. Okay, so prop this open. I was thinking like alley, and it just came to me that it was finally ice. I don't know why. Sometimes it's Occam's razor. The answer is usually just the simplest. All right, Junpei, you can do this. It's just a box. It's just a box. Oh, holy shit, this is a coffin. There's gonna be something horrible in there. I just know it. Okay. Deep breaths. Here we go. There's nothing. Oh man, there's nobody in there. Shit, can't believe I was scared of something like that. What do you mean nobody? Were you expecting someone to be in there? That's a luck story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. I don't give a shit. Well, just like Seven said, there's no one in there. There is something in there, though. Well, two somethings, actually. What is that? Oh? This is just the final thing. Okay, and that's fine. Looks like it's got a plate with an emblem on it. The Neptune key! Yes, we finally found it! Now we can get through the hallway! That's correct, Clover, but we need to get out of this room first, you know? Yeah, I know. Gosh, jeez, Dad. Okay, let's get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. I don't have any objections to that one. So it's like some weird sound just plays after that. Like some weird buzzing sound. I don't know why. It just sounded like you're trying to make a quip and it wasn't. I don't think we'll use the Neptune key in this room. It's really important though, so I'll keep it in my pocket for now. As far as the other thing goes, yeah. So we only had to solve 3 puzzles, and from one puzzle we got 2 things. But I guess you need to solve the other 3 to get to that one, but that just seems stupid. Alice having Adventure in Wonderland? Yeah, probably Salvation. Probably. Okay. Oh, I had to put it in the right order. That's stupid. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. There's a puzzle for each of them. At least now they're selling the monitors, at least. What was that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. I wonder if these are the rules. Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a numbered area, the area will be selected and it'll turn blue to indicate this. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause the ball to be moved to that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls in a single area. Okay, so this is just get the digital route. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's not that hard. I still really don't get. Whatever. Let's just do it. I don't give a shit. Didn't you mean to say practice makes perfect? Hey, let's see you solve the next one. Then you can make fun of me. Oh my God, Junpei's an asshole. What makes a digital root a 6? We got a 3. So that's 5. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I want this one. That's 5, 6, 3, and no, that doesn't work. Yeah, no, it works. 5, 6. What was the group we went through? It was 7, and then Santa, and then this is just the rest of them. Is that it? Cool. I just remembered that from the Junpei's an ass practice mates a perfect. Oh, I see. I just remember that from the Junpei's an asshole ending. I just put whatever for 3 was. This is it, right? But nothing's happening. There's 3 still more indentations left empty. I imagine something will happen when they're all filled. Doesn't that seem likely? I mean, yeah, probably. Okay, cross next. Okay. Cross. Okay. Hey, Junpei, something weird showed up on the screen. The puzzle sure looks like the last one. Prefect? Oh, I see. I get it now. I understand. The numbers for each area are different too. Looks like it's got the same rules for the last one, though. Sure you don't want to double check that? No, I'm fine. If I get confused, I can just look at the screen over there, right? A picture is worth 1,000 words. Is Junpei having a stroke? What's wrong with him? Why is he, isn't it a picture is worth 1,000 words? Hey, shut it! At least I'm trying, alright? Is something wrong with him? Okay. 1 and 7. I don't know. What makes 7? 16. How do I get to 16? 13, 17, 19, 20, that's 2. Oh, dang. Do I have access to the calculator? I don't have access to the calculator right now. Alright, I was gonna use it anyway, but, So for 7, I need 16, and then for this, I need 10. So what if I just do 2, 3, 5? This is 10. This is 10, 17, 25, 7, check. That's awesome, Junpei. There's only 2 left now. You can do it. Thanks, I guess. I don't know. Don't talk to me. Put the emblem in the secret code. Damn, this puzzle looks a lot like the last one. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. This is the 3rd time I've done it. Oh, fine. So this is, if you can't think of anything clever, please don't strain yourself. You might hurt something. Shut up. Just give me a break, alright? I'll think of something. God, Mom. 7 and 7. So I need like 16 and like 16. Can I reach 16 with 2 different numbers here without using 1? Let's see here. We got, is this 11, 15? This is shit. Okay, well that doesn't work. I need to reach 16. So this is 14 and that's 12. Okay. Oh shit. Not what I wanted. Okay, and then it's this. Cool. Excellent work, Junpei. You've only got 1 left. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Except that you can't, because you're blind. Can't see, you idiot. God. See what happens with the emblem in the coffin and its indentation. Alright, give me the last one. Come on. This is the 4th one. Puzzle looks a lot like the last couple. I think this is probably the last one. Once we solve this puzzle, I'm sure something will happen. Alright, I'll solve it in no time. Seeing in 2018, exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, what? Wait, huh? That's impossible. But I can't do both then. Right? Because I need at least... Right? This is impossible. 8, 7, that gives me 15. Okay, well, I can... I know it won't. I can't do it. I just can't do it, right? Because I need 1 more number. You need 3 to 5. That's weird. So let's, I mean, I'll just try another combination. 12. No, it's just not possible. Cool. Damn it, I just don't get this at all. Okay. Okay, yeah, 3 to 5 balls. Isn't it just digital roots? It is, but it's 3 to 5 balls per area, like the numbered doors. I don't have enough numbers. I only have 5. You need at least 6 to answer this, because you need to be able to split it evenly, you know? I can get it. If it's just like, if it's just this makes, 15, 17, 8, and this makes 9 in the other one, but it doesn't work because I need more. You know? I can't use I can't use like half my numbers, which means that I'm kind of screwed. Huh. It says it won't open the door, so let's go take a look at the door. Lock, I see. Card reader says lock. Okay, cool. There's no hint over here as to why I can't do it, unless I'm just stupid. I don't think I'm just stupid, though. I think this is supposed to be, like... I was thinking that maybe you could, like, use the same number multiple times, but you can't. Just gonna click on each of them. Okay. Is there a 0? There's probably a 0 somewhere that I need to just, like, think about. You know what I mean? Like, there's probably, like, a 0, like, somewhere else that will, allow me to, because, like, I can't use any of the numbers at the top. You know what I mean? Like, I actually cannot use any of these. And I need at least 3 per thing. And a 0 would do that for me. If I keep hitting reset, does anything happen? No, okay, cool. Unless I'm just doing it wrong. From what I understand, this is actually impossible. Just one more. Jeez, I just don't get this. I give up. Hey, Junpei, I saw something. You have the rules on the screen? Okay. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, well, it's 15, 20, 4, 6. That gives me 8. Hello, Shada. How are you doing today? This game is annoying because it's like, oh, okay. Okay. Where did that noise come from? That's kind of annoying. Where it's like, oh yeah, you don't have to use the both areas. Got him. I listened to the thing, Shada. They sounded really good. I am intrigued in the story and will be eager to listen to more. Way to go, Junpei. You answered all the questions. Damn, Junpei, good job. Hey, did you hear something just now? Yes, I heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe. Oh man, look, it's a photo.
A picture?
It's of Ace. In the drawer was a single picture. Picked it up. It was a photo. Which one am I enjoying more? See, I kind of like, I like 3-point shot more. You do like you have a very good like attitude for Kokichi. Like you very I don't know. You get the character pretty well. Yeah, you put the feel in correctly and pretty good. I enjoy it. Involuntarily, Junpei's eyebrows shot up. He'd seen 3 of them before. What? Ace, Ninth Man.
What the hell is this?
Who's this?
This man with a mustache on the right.
Oh, I don't know who the fuck that is.
He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters. He had the Zero bracelet on his left arm. And this second man, with the glasses and a doctor's coat.
I feel like this guy was a lot more thin when we found him dead, you know? I guess death will do that to you. Really, the best weight loss method is death. That's the Ninth Man.
He died after he went into door 5.
You're just copying someone's impression of his character? I mean, I didn't know that, but I still thought it was good. Like, it doesn't, even if you're copying someone, you still have to be able to copy it, you know? If you feel that way. Because, like, even if, like, someone does something well, you still have to do the thing equally as well to copy it. You can't just, like, you know, go out and run a marathon. You have to be able to run a marathon in the first place.
But this guy? The one in the striped suit?
It's Ace, but we already knew that. Oh God.
That's Ace.
That's very up close.
Yeah, I guess it is.
I don't need to see him that close.
No doubt about it.
Yes. Seven and Clover come to peer over Junpei's shoulders.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the Ninth Man and Cap, too.
Cap? I like how they refer to him as Cap. I forgot they referred to him as Cap. As Junpei looked closer, he noticed the expression on each man's face. They're all pretty happy. The smile suggested that they were close, at least to some degree.
And they look happy. Like they knew each other well. Why? How? How in the world are these 4 men connected?
Man, Junpei just put 6 and 6 together and you get 12. Snake's voice broke into Junpei's thoughts.
You say Ace is in that picture?
Oh, what do you mean?
It doesn't look like it was taken recently, though.
Chapter 56. Oh my God, Salvation.
Ace, the Ninth Man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ooh, that's a very long story.
So the Ninth Man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
I mean, I'll listen to it, but I don't know if I'm gonna read it.
Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
I can't see the picture. I get it because he's
There's
blind.
one more guy. He's got kinda long hair. He looks smart, but a little cold.
Is that Snake?
He's the only one I don't recognize.
Why did you get really close to the microphone, Junpei? Snake knit his eyebrows.
What's the date of the photograph?
How the
It doesn't have one.
fuck should I know?
Did you look on the back?
Back.
The back.
Yes, the reverse. The other side.
Oh my God, they're all assholes. Snake's so condescending. Junpei flipped the picture over.
Huh.
Oh, there it was. To be precise, it wasn't a date, but it was certainly significant. He read it out loud so that Snake would not be left in the dark.
Praying for the success of the Nonary project with Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido.
So this is Hadao, or whoever said it. Nonary Project, Nijisaki, Kabuta, Musada. Junpei immediately flipped the picture back over.
Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary game
Yes.
9 years ago.
They are the organizers of the 9 game. Since Hongo wasn't mentioned, Junpei figured that it could only mean he'd written the words on the back himself.
That means Ace, the 9th man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. But
Man, see, even if they rewrote, like, I still think that Chapter 5 of V3 was really good. Because I think that it was a very interesting take on, like, changing around the formula, you know? I think that it was really interesting gameplay-wise and story-wise of, like, the mix-up of the formula and all that.
I feel like I should be more shocked about this.
But I
It's
already knew.
almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be.
The true identities did not come as a surprise, what Junpei found most surprising.
Why? Why am I not surprised?
Because you already knew.
Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. But why? Why am I so calm?
Because he already died. You don't mind.
It's like I already knew.
Oh my god.
Ah, of course. I understand now.
Now I understand. Junpei looked over at Snake. I really want to make that like my ringtone. It's just Makoto screaming, "Now I understand." He missed the dark look on the other man's face.
Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Yes.
He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Hongo. Hongo.
Ace is Hongo?
They say it differently. Ace is Hongo. Hongo. Even as he asked, Junpei felt as though he'd already known. Almost as if someone had whispered in his head that, yes, of course Ace was Hongo.
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence.
Then why didn't you say something?
I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil.
Why didn't you say something earlier?
Couldn't be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him.
But, like, if you had a suspicion, you could have shared it
Even
with
if I
someone.
had known, however, I would never have told you.
Why?
Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh, true. He said to not talk about it. Right,
Oh
right,
my
right.
gosh, I had no idea.
Anytime you hear pharmaceuticals, you cringe. Will you ever trust a pharma company ever again? No.
Huh?
Pharmaceutical companies are always evil. Haven't you learned that from every fictional thing ever?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Why, like, seriously, why do they keep picking up pharmaceutical companies?
Oh,
And, like,
yes.
everything.
I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada. But Hongo was
Why
in
was it in
Gigantic with us.
Nevada? I still don't understand
I
why
know.
it's Nevada.
That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I still don't think they're related, you know? I
I'm
still think
sorry.
that there's
I apologize for
something
keeping this
weird
from
going on here, because they're not.
But if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone else.
You're trying your darndest to eat as healthy as possible, rely on herbal medicine. See, I take medication because I am sad. I don't think, because I think that some, like, medications and pharma companies are okay. It's just the ones that are, like, creating stuff to make money. I mean, I guess everyone's doing stuff to make money, but, like, the people whose main interest is to make money are, like, the bad ones. But I think some medications are necessary for some people, you know?
And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to
You
prevent
know,
that.
I think, especially as, like, someone who's going to be, hopefully, like, a therapist, I think that medication is actually extremely helpful because it allows people to, like, live life in a way that they wouldn't be able to because their own bodies and minds are sabotaging themselves. You know? That's just my 2 cents. Now, for things like vitamins and stuff, yeah, no, that's stupid. They're not even regulated, so, like, vitamins are dumb. He still couldn't make sense of his strange feelings of knowledge. He was trying to organize his thoughts when he heard Seven's voice.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
I'm just gonna put it in my butt. I mean, what? I didn't
Sure.
say anything. Why did I say that? He had no reason to say no, so Junpei handed the picture over. Ugh. Seven stared at the picture and began to mutter the 4 names of the project leaders over and over to himself. You don't have to rely on meds if you can help it. Yeah.
Nijisaki, Musashido.
I went off of medication like a year ago because it was really just like there were some side effects that were finally starting to like catch up to me, so I went off of it, and at first it was really annoying. Fun fact, going off of medication, even if you do it the right way, is really kind of shitty. Especially if you've been on it for like 7-8 years. But I really do feel better after being off of it. I feel like I'm much more self-sustainable. Brow was furrowed and his face was flushed.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido.
Musashido. He chanted their names to himself, pacing back and forth across the floor.
Hongo Kubota.
Yeah, Seven shouldn't have known their names. After all, he hadn't been there when Junpei and Snake had spoken to them in the library. But as Junpei watched him pace, it was clear that he did know them.
Hey, Seven, do you...
My arm really hurts for some reason. What the frig?
Shut it! Just be quiet.
Okay. The eyes were red and Junpei could see sweat beginning to bead on his forehead.
I'm this close to remembering. This close.
Man, I hate when I overlap myself when I'm talking. What the heck was that? Who edited that? That was awful. He was sweating heavily now, and his lips were dry.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki.
Fuck, why does my arm hurt,
Musashido.
dude? Oh.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nonary Project.
It's just like a stabbing pain in my arm. Now I understand. Then he stopped. Seven set down the picture and looked at the red light near his feet. Eyes narrowed. Then suddenly his eyes went wide and he shut straight up.
Shh.
What?
What's wrong?
I don't know.
Holy shit, this is nuts.
Okay.
What's nuts?
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Yeah, I remember all of it.
Everything.
My memory's back.
Yay.
I remember what happened before I got snatched.
Boom. Boom. Seven's voice is filled with
What?
excitement. Oh. Shock and excitement have frozen Junpei in place, along with Snake and Clover. Duh.
Let me tell you what happened.
Okay. Now, listen up. Here's a story. Battle. I don't. How the friggle does the French Prince of Bel-Air theme go again? I forget. I switched into I'm Blue by, I forget who sings it.
Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo
Yes.
from the right. The other three are
Yeah, we know
Musashido is the
that.
man with the cash.
Yeah, we know that.
Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man.
Yep.
And Kubota did the...
We know this. Realization had begun to dawn on Junpei, along with a pressing
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
Will Smith. Yeah, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I forget how the opening goes. Yo, listen up. Here's the story about how my life got flipped right upside down. And something in the story. And I'm going to I'm going to live with my auntie and aunt Bel-Air. I don't know. My aunt and my aunt. Story all about how my life got turned right inside out. Something like that, and it's kind of like this, and I don't know anymore. Whatever.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you forgot it.
This is a little story all about how stuff happened. I want to hear him do that. Seven rubbed the scar on his
You
chin.
really want to know?
Oh. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the basketball court was where I spent most of my days. Playground, not... God damn it. I have not, like, seen or heard that in such a long time.
Of course.
Me too.
Me too! Snake was the only one who didn't voice any sort of agreement. Till I got shook and almost killed, and then my mom was like, get out of here, you're gonna die. He looked at Junpei as he was simply waiting to see where Seven's sudden recovery might take him.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
Oh man, let's do it.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
Just give us the short version,
We're up to
alright?
the good. They started making trouble in the neighborhood. Something, my mom got scared. God, I can't
Short
remember
version,
all this. Oh, said you're all moving with your auntie and your uncle in Bel-Air. I watched that. I watched like 5 episodes of that show. I don't know why I even thought of that. He made a Facebook
All right,
hat back
fine.
on.
I'll give it a shot. No promises, though.
Junpei and Clover nodded earnestly.
I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this about myself,
Oh,
but you
is
could
he the
probably
ultimate
consider me a lone
detective?
wolf.
Shuichi Saihara?
I hold to my own code, because I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told.
Whoa.
That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely
Oh,
see
wow.
squat.
They haven't pulled out a fuck in a while.
I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children.
Show is awesome.
They all have one thing in common.
I have not.
A history of
I
visits
remember
to
watching.
one particular
I was like
hospital.
on vacation somewhere.
A hospital under
And
the management
like,
of Cradle
it was like Nick at
Pharmaceuticals.
night, and I watched like 4 episodes of it, and I was very confused. The Ultimate Detective.
My investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings.
Yeah, we know this
After a
already.
little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle.
Okay, Gabe. Like I get that, like you know, you're telling us this, but we already
My
know
source
all
told me
this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked
By
offshore.
doing true ending, we had to
So
go.
I headed to the wharf.
We're just gonna set this up.
From the shadows, I
Like,
searched the harbor until
Detective
I found the ship he was
Gumshoe.
talking about.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I
There's a
haven't
bunch
played
of
Ace
movement.
Attorney. I figured it was Ace Attorney. Like,
Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags.
we saw this already in the other path! Gabe, I had to play this path to get to here!
There was something about the way they moved as they
Oh
were
my
carried,
God.
no doubt about it.
I don't care, we saw this already!
I felt dropped. I could just. There was nothing in such.
We saw this already!
That was my last thought.
What? Wait, what did he say about a drug? Oh, okay, yeah, he did say that. I remember now.
My face.
And then I was awake and I was in the prison, and then I was like, hello.
I woke up. Damn it.
And then I'm
I
in
did
the
a quick
prison, and now I'm
word.
like, I'm real sad. And it's like, what? There are kids on the ship?
I'd
What?
seen it countless times.
Oh no, I dropped my
gonna face
C4
him,
again!
pull it, and
No!
still
I gotta go get that now before I forget about it.
pushed and pulled on it.
I gotta get the
It won't
D4.
open.
Where'd it go? Oh, it's all ew. What is on my floor, and why is it like greasy? Oh, I'm gonna have to clean that. That's really gross.
Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked.
I would. Wait, I'm pretty sure I
Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't.
Yeah, the
gate-
door doesn't open. The hole in the floor on the button on the bed, and then see that the kids under there. Blah, blah,
Then,
blah,
the voice is bright.
It's 9.
It's pretty- Huh?
What?
No.
What are you talking about?
Where?
5 or 6.
Press
What are you
my-
talking about? I don't know.
No, that's not it.
I don't know. What? Oh?
I hauled on the metal frame.
And then he pulled the thing off and he crawled out from under
The
it.
bed had hit. I dropped. but I
Yes, and
knew
then
it-
why are the kids here? I don't know.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the
If I'm
children
paying any
to a
attention to
large
March Madness,
passenger
I have seen that the one school that was like Seed 16 be a Seed 1 school. That's all that I know about
had to
it.
Get to those kids.
I don't really sport very
Checked
much.
out the middle
I don't follow the sports ball.
Could I fit?
The only thing that I really followed for sports ball was like the Eagles winning the Super Bowl because I kind
Stuck
of
my fingers in and
go to
grabbed
school right next to Philly, and I kind of
Then-
when Philly exploded, it was kind of important for me to know. Got it. You did it.
I felt
All right, we're almost to
sweat.
the point where I don't know what happens. Don't worry.
The first bit or so was tight.
Oh.
I had a wriggle on my belly.
I don't. This is new.
Wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get. And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me,
I don't have an investment in March Madness very much. I would see. I'd probably later on, like in like a year, whatever, like make a bracket just to make a bracket. But it would literally just be random. It would be funny though.
a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me.
Piss at
It
it.
was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut.
I don't think there is text in this, like text.
Then there was a
I like
voice.
that. That's a nice little touch for like if there's no like no voice acting. It's like that in a couple other things, or like they're sounding a specific color. See, I remember that happening earlier with me. 18 minutes. You know why it's 18? Because 18 divided by 2 is 9, and also 18 digital root is 9, and also 9. Oh, there isn't an escape sequence? Maybe they changed it, like, to, like, because they didn't bother, because now they actually have voices.
What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator is bad news. Then,
that's what
almost
you
as if
think.
that was a cue, I heard a mess of young-sounding voices. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror. And All the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up. Damn it! What the hell is going on here?
You gotta go get
I
him then,
scrambled for the
buddy.
duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point.
I don't know why that's the sound that I thought he'd
Soon
make
found
in
a
the
metal
vent.
door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side.
Yes.
I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off its hinges.
So you saved the kids. Good job.
What the hell is this place? I couldn't
Oh,
believe what I saw.
You're in the incinerator,
The room
dude.
had a dome up top, and there had to be about 9 walls.
Of course
all
there
the
are
same
9
size.
walls. What? How many else walls would there be?
The ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney.
Ah, it's an
I looked down.
incinerator.
There they were.
That's
Kids I've
Santa?
been searching for.
Is this Santa? That's Akane. Oh, that's Akane right there. Look at her. That's so her. That is 100% Akane. That's Snake. That's Santa. I don't know who that is. That looks like that's Lotus's daughter. They would not put characters there unless they're important. I can already tell that this is Snake, this is Akane, this has to be Santa, and this is Lotus's. Yeah, it is Lotus's child. Light, I think her name was.
They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent. For the moment, from surprise and fear. Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell.
No, Akane Owari. No, it's
Oh,
Akane Kagachujaka. Oh, I clicked out of the
Not
game.
like I can blame them.
Oh god, I highlighted the entire
like
page.
this when they're already scared shitless.
No, this is a bearable Akane, although I'm pretty sure she's evil.
I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids. Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys.
I don't think it's Howard Suzuki salvation, unless that's an Ace Attorney thing.
All of them well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others, in a private school uniform.
Hello, Santa. How are you doing?
Who the hell are you?
Yeah. That's Santa.
He stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Oh, that's just him. It's just him, but slightly higher pitched.
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there.
He kinda cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
How did they do that? Like, it is his voice, but like, how did they get it higher? Because it doesn't sound like he's like modifying it at all. It sounds as if it honestly is just a younger version of himself. Does he have like a brother or something?
Burned to death.
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon. So...
The voice spoke again.
Maybe he just made it doesn't sound like he did that though. Because it's like, it's kind of like, there's some like signs when you make your own voice higher that it sounds like it's higher, you know? But like, it doesn't sound like he's doing that.
Incineration will begin in
He could be, just be really good at it, but
15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kid. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No
Jump.
way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach.
to reach.
What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
What?
What? That was Clover's voice.
Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
Yep, goodbye.
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to reassure them with a smile.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave
Don't
you.
worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. Got it? I didn't
Okay.
wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time.
And did he go like make like a rope?
I had to hurry. Well, as fast as I could. until the knees.
Oh,
Didn't take me long to get back to my cell.
guys,
Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room.
The pulley
When I
cord?
got it, I dove back
I don't
into the
know.
hole and took off towards the incinerator.
is it the toilet? I'm guessing it's the toilet.
Then, sorry to keep you waiting. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me. Back in the cell, I'd torn the bed sheets into strips and tied them together to make a rope. It was
Yeah.
All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Yes.
Right.
Wait a sec. Something was off. There were
Pulls
more
off.
of you before. Where'd the rest of you go?
It went through the door.
The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door.
Are
He was in the middle of explaining when
yeah, no time to explain. Come on.
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
The wall shook a bit, and the voice.
Yeah, just get out. Just go.
That can wait, all right? Just get us out of here.
Right! I grabbed onto the rope.
First one
I
like he
pulled
has scars on
was a
his
girl
face.
with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. A boy in a jacket came after her. He said he'd climb up on his own.
Oh?
The boy in the uniform was the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost to me,
he fell.
We heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door.
Oh?
It had a thick, square window set into it.
Yes.
On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
Ace.
God damn it! What's going on here?
Oh, that's...
Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
Oh, Ace, no!
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury.
Oh,
I
no.
recognized his face. I saw him many times
It's
in photos
Ace. He's
during the
about to fuck
investigation.
some shit up, dude.
The man's name
Hongo.
was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
I really like that pose. Because it doesn't make any sense. What normal person makes that pose? With their legs spread and their... This is such a weird
Hongo
pose.
took the boy hanging from the rope. Yeah! It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope.
Kick him in the face!
Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him.
Oh, I didn't read feet, and I didn't hear feet, and I just heard 15-10, and I was like,
I
what?
hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
No!
He doesn't sound that upset
Hongo
about it,
had
honestly.
lost it.
He just sounds like,
His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
So then, like, Santa knows that it's him, right? Like...
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
But, like, then he and Santa knew each other. They had to have.
Experiment? What experiment?
Unknown RDX! He just yells, like, very loudly. The Unknown RDX experiment!
1 minute.
Hey, old man!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind me.
Oh, man, that's brutal.
No point to going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Everybody nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway.
Alright.
There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door.
The other one
But the
was...
one on the right had black and yellow stripes. And a device next to it on the wall.
Oh, so this was if you went through the
Right
incinerator.
on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
That's Akane, right?
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. Looks like it's been shut off, though.
Yeah, that's Akane.
Wait, what? If he's still in there,
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, that's her.
that meant better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door, hurry! The kids started running, and I was close on their heels. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase.
At least we're gonna know what we have to do when we get to this point, right?
Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. We went up and up, and my feet pounded the steps. Our arms pumping fast. We went round and round and round, and the devil was on
I'm
the
very
tail.
curious as to, like... I'm so curious as to what the submarine was in that one fake ending.
The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to us.
Akane?
My kid's sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Excuse me? But I thought the brothers and sisters were put on, like, separately.
Akane. That's strange. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
But, like, why? That's Santa's voice, right? So why is Santa saying that Akane's his sister?
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too. So did the other two kids.
But I thought that the brothers and sisters were separated in Nevada in the ship.
When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
He turned to go.
Hey, kid, wait! God damn it, I said wait!
That's weird.
I don't think the kid even heard me.
Maybe a mistranslation?
I spun around to the boy in the jacket and the girl with the ponytail.
I'm going after him. You
That-
two keep going,
it
all
could
right?
be mistranslation.
The girl nodded and ran up the stairs.
The boy.
Boy,
I'm going with you.
That's, yeah.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs.
We've had so much text for this. Jeez.
Ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for her. Kane was nowhere to be found.
She was dead.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
You don't think this game would mistranslate? I feel like it's done it at least a couple times.
Tell the kid was frustrated, and then suddenly,
Help me! Somebody help me!
we heard a girl's voice.
It rewrote. Ooh, sorry, huge yawn. I don't know why. It rewrote stuff so translation errors aren't as likely. I mean, I guess, but like that's weird then. Like they're gonna have to bring that up later of like, why is Akane related to Santa? Like they don't look the same at all, and also like, you know.
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing.
Was he like, oh.
That bastard Hongo had Kane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please!
Clover and Snake don't look the same either, but the brothers and sisters were supposed to get separated so that like Clover was in Nevada and Snake was here. So why was Santa saying that Akane, his sister, was here with him? That doesn't make sense, right? Because they said that they split brother-sister in the two separate locations.
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger. She wasn't gonna win.
I like how she's the number 5 in this one and we're the number 5. You're gonna dive into this franchise eventually? Well, I apologize for the spoilers then.
Akane!
Her brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Very.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Oh my god! Like, most of this voice acting's been pretty good, but like, that was really bad, but like, funny bad. You're too late, idiot!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her.
You know that thing where people can have more than 2 children?
Incinerate.
Yeah, but that means that then, like, they would have, like, if they paired up brother and sister like that, or whatever, like siblings, then they'd have to have, like, 4 children, you know?
Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside.
If they continue with their thing.
And then, we ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open.
His face looks so weird.
But
Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
I like his scarf, though. I mean, it's a pretty good scarf.
he started slamming his fists against the door.
Oh, they're probably bleeding. Ah, I hate when people
Close to
punch stuff and
shattering
they
his
bleed.
knuckles
Ah.
when he pounded on it.
Ah, I hate that. Hands. Hands are weird for me. I don't know why.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
You came back!
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror in it.
I wonder if it's the same Akane when they literally put her fucking nickname as the thing on the subtitles. Or not subtitles, but whatever.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
Why didn't you follow him?
What?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing.
Are you there?
Well,
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, alright? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
Sure.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
Oh. I'm confused as to
Incineration will
how
begin in
that works.
17 minutes.
17.
Please help me!
Ah! Thank you, Shadow, for those 5 bits. I appreciate that.
Really
Oh, are you tied now? Oh, you're still technically second, because... Oh, no. Oh, this is a very sad moment.
It's gonna be alright. I'll figure something out. I promise. I promise, okay? You hear?
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other
let's
side of the
see.
door. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
That's a nice rhyme there, dude. And then it was silent. All they could hear was the creaking of the boat as it shifted in the water. Waited and waited, but Seven didn't continue.
What happened then?
Junpei couldn't wait any longer. He had to know. Seven looked at the
Come on,
floor.
man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
Yes.
Then...
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
But did you explicitly see her die? Seven shook his head. There's something Junpei had to know.
Hey, are you sure? Look, I don't want to ask this either, but...
hey, you sure about that?
There's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane...
Seven stared straight ahead at nothing.
I'm sure.
Are
There
you?
wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended.
Did she have a twin with the same
We
name?
heard something burning.
Oh?
The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if
Uniformed.
couldn't hold himself up anymore.
Uniformed.
A few minutes passed. The door opened.
And we just saw an incinerated mess, but it doesn't mean that it's a body.
The boy in the uniform tripped we followed, too numb to speak.
It's like, it could just be a fake.
The air in the incinerator was hot.
That's... Yeah, I know it's like the boy in uniform had collapsed, but it's like uniform.
Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering.
I think this is my favorite sentence in this game. The air in the incinerator was
and
hot.
in the middle of the room,
Was a pile of mush.
there it lay. The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty.
But like, even if it's Santa and Akane, like when they got here,
Finally, he reached
didn't
it.
they like know each
He
other?
fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him.
Wouldn't Santa know Snake?
And then,
Is it just her tie or something? Alright. What was he holding? Junpei felt a cold lump in the pit of his stomach. A feeling of sickening anticipation washed over him. He felt his body shivering. Desperately did not want to know the answer he feared he already knew. He had to ask. He had to know for sure.
Can I ask you one more thing?
what's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me,
Yeah,
okay? Please?
Kuwakakafuga.
Kurashiki.
Ah, of course it was!
Her name was Akane Kurashiki.
Yeah, there it is. Something inside of Junpei stopped. He had no more words left. He had no more Junpei left. He was just a shell of flesh and bone. Seven turned to Snake.
You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective.
Yeah, he's a great detective. Junpei's mind was blank, withdrawn from the world. Somewhere far away, he could hear Seven and Snake talking.
Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're gonna say about how Santa
So
was
you're
there.
saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover,
Yes.
what about you?
What?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zira? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but
I still don't like how it's cute.
I didn't know it was you!
Her surprise seemed to be genuine. Seven regarded Clover for a moment and rubbed his chin thoughtfully.
Well, I guess I believe you.
I guess, why not?
Alright, let me ask you another question.
Alright. He stuck his hand into his pocket and took a few steps. They stopped and turned to face him again. You know how Junpei ties into this a little better now? That he knows Akane, that Akane, like, liked him, and that she brought him there on purpose. Like, she's in charge, right? Like, definitely, like...
Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki.
That's so weird, though. Like,
He's Akane's brother.
What?
You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes.
Are they gonna explain?
I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty.
No, it's not.
His voice is entirely different now.
No, it's not.
I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that
I mean, I
connection.
guess you wouldn't. I mean, I feel like you know the
As
mannerisms
such,
enough.
I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
Aoi. It's such a weird. It's such a weird Japanese name to translate in English. Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment.
Because of the
It was
Clover
only
thing.
a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, June's brother?
Oh, why do you say June there? I guess because they want to think about her name. A spark caught flame in Junpei's leaden mind, and the fog began to clear. Like an engine beginning to turn, images and thoughts began to coalesce in his mind, going faster and faster, forming bigger images, bigger thoughts. Junpei blinked. He was back.
There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like, a lot.
Aoi spelled 3 characters in Japanese too. I feel like they could do that in like 1 character in Japanese.
But there is one thing I think we can say we know.
Shit's fucked up.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
What?
That would make sense, yes.
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, all right?
3 syllables? Oh,
Cut me some
okay.
slack.
Aoi. Aoi. Yeah, it is 3 syllables. That's weird.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too.
Ace told him
So
to.
why did these murders take place?
Because Ace didn't want anyone else to know or something.
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary project.
Then why was Ace put into here? I guess it was a special kind of punishment for that asshole?
Kubota, the prince. Nijisaki,
Saki, yes, and then...
Musashido, the man who financed the project.
The only person left
You
is
mean
Ace.
this was all just revenge?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister.
I don't think that he's Zero.
That's
I'm
why he
pretty
killed them.
sure that's June. Like, I'm like pretty sure.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone.
In fact, Junpei didn't think. He knew. He couldn't explain why or how, but he had no doubt that Santa had killed no one. Perhaps the madness of the last several hours was finally driving him insane, but Junpei had ceased to be surprised at his sudden knowledge, and he'd begun to accept it.
If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it?
Ace.
I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Ace.
Yes.
Ace.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Ace. Just say it. Say the word. Snake, Clover, and Seven all nodded.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
Yes.
Person who planned the Nonary project.
Yes.
In other words, Ace.
Yeah. There was a moment of silence. Yeah, you better, like,
What?
fucking go. Like, you've been wasting a lot of time. And then the room shook. From far away, they heard the sudden rush of water.
What the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit!
Come on, we need to get out of here.
Okay, go! The thing! The key card! Okay, get it. Junpei grabbed it.
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, go! You're gonna head out? Alright, Shada. I will see you later. I hope you have a good night. A picture taken 9 years ago. Okay, that's not... Okay, sure. Have a good night and a good... I don't know. I was gonna say harvest. Yeah, have a good harvest. Uh-huh. That's how that works. Swipe the card. Beep, 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 beep. Alright. Junpei, look! It's locked! Yeah! Now we can get it back to the library. Hurry up, Junpei. We don't have time. Let's go! I'm trying! Let's go! Come on! You don't have time! Seek a way out again. Why did I get an achievement for that? Wait. Door open and they stumbled into the library.
I think the shaking stopped.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
You're right.
Okay.
Let's hurry.
To where? They ran across the hallway. Oh,
This exit needs the Uranus card, too.
right. Sorry, what? Straight for the large metal door. Next was the Uranus card reader.
Hey, Junpei.
Yeah, I know.
Straight, that arrow means straight into Uranus. They slid the key card through and the door
All right.
rumbled open.
It's open. Let's go.
Out of the library and into the hallway they ran. Faster, faster. Just curious. Oh my lordy. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh jeez. Ah jeez, man. Junpei reached into his pocket to pull out the key as they ran toward it.
Okay, Neptune Key, let's see if you work.
I wouldn't be this nonchalant if the ship is fucking sinking.
Yes! Oh, I think it unlocked.
The lock clicked. As one, they shoved the door open and poured through it. In front of them was another great metal door. Above it was a metal plaque. You guys would be able to watch all this before you switch to Terry's stream. See, I got something I gotta do in like an hour, so I might like get to like here and stop. Cause I don't want to like rush the ending, but at the same time I don't want to miss the thing that I have to do. So like, well, I don't have to do it, but I'm doing a thing and I don't really want to miss it. So I might just like cut it at like 3 hours, like 8 o'clock for me. If the stream exists anyway, yeah, that's true. I'm probably gonna, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get to the ending today then. If not, then I might just do like a quick little thing tomorrow.
It says incinerator.
Yeah, wow, it's
So
almost
this
like
is
it's been
the
here before.
incinerator. This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Yes.
Yeah, right here.
Yes. Junpei ran up to it.
Pull that and the door should open.
Got
Yes. Okay. Just grab the lever, open it. Okay, door opens, run inside, do the 9, you're good, just get out, just do it. The motor in the door groaned and slowly ground open. There was no time to waste.
Let's go.
As soon as the door had opened far enough to admit them, all 4 dashed through. Suddenly, before them were the 4 who they'd parted from earlier. Sup, motherfuckers? Ace and Lotus stood in front of the number 9 door. Oh, Santa was curled into a ball against the wall of the incinerator, holding his stomach. And then there was June. It was just against the wall.
What the hell is going on?
Junpei ran towards June. He skidded to a stop in front of her and knelt down.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
No. I don't trust you anymore. I never trusted you, really. Her face was pale and her lips dry. When she spoke, he could barely hear her.
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
Yep.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad.
So glad. She mumbled the same words over and over, weakly. Junpei could feel his heart breaking.
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good. I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Like,
I just need to rest a little longer.
There's more important
I'm
things
sure
you gotta
I'll
be doing,
fine.
dude.
You shouldn't worry about me.
Worry about Lotus with the gun to her head. She was looking towards Santa. Junpei turned to look as well.
Santa.
Santa grimaced, his face contorted in pain. Seven grabbed him by the collar and roared at him.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
Despite himself, a grunt of pain escaped Santa's lips as Seven shook him.
I don't have it. I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
What? Who took it?
What?
Ace.
Isn't that obvious?
Look at who's holding the gun.
I took the gun.
Oh, hey, look, it's the same thing from earlier. He did indeed have the revolver in his hand. He pressed against Lotus' temple. Is this like the same thing from earlier? Ace had her pinned to him with the other arm, and she was shaking visibly. Her fiery attitude was gone, replaced by fear. She didn't dare speak. There was sweat on her forehead, and when her eyes were flickering. Wait, what? And when her eyes were looking up to the gun pressed against her, he seemed to desperately want to say something. I can't read.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say
Gentaro
Gentaro Hongo,
Hongo,
CEO of Kratos Pharmaceuticals.
Seven's deep baritone rumble shook the walls. Ace
You
sneered.
have me at a disadvantage. And I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you.
Good.
Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Ah ha ha ha. Junpei's voice was casual. Or at least he was trying to be.
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
I just do.
Good question.
I really like that. How do you know that? Good question. I don't know. He just knew. Another unexplainable mystery.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go.
Behind Ace, Junpei could see the red. It was placed in the small indentation on the wall. Quickly, Ace placed his hand on the scanner.
First, give me your hand.
The story's falling apart. And no, it's because it's not like falling apart, it's coming together in a weird way.
8. And with this,
He reached his pocket, he got the 9 bracelet.
9.
The thing he used was the bracelet 9.
The ninth man.
Yeah, 9th man's bracelet, yes.
I believe I've won.
Okay, goodbye. The smirk made Junpei's blood boil.
I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is.
Nope. Junpei's eyes flicked towards Santa. He hadn't moved since the end of the room. Santa was still holding his stomach and groaning as if in immense pain. Junpei wasn't sure if it was real pain, but he wasn't sure it wasn't either. What is that sentence?
What the hell are you planning, Santa?
Nothing! He's not Zero!
Rate, this game ends now. I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments.
But dude, I've already had 4 bad ends!
Goodbye. Wait!
Ace, of course, paid no heed to Seven's request and laid hold of the lever on the red. With a sickening sense of finality, he pulled it. Bye. Bye. Oh,
what? Why isn't it opening?
Huh. That's weird.
One more time.
Lotus tried to take advantage of Ace's confusion and managed to twist herself out of his grasp, but at the last second he grabbed hold of her wrist and shoved it onto the red.
Now open!
He waved the number 9 bracelet over the red and then his own bracelet as well. He pulled the lever a second time and it didn't work again.
No! What is this? Why?
Why?
The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Because the bracelet isn't actually 9? The 9th man's bracelet isn't 9 because June's is 9? So it's 3? Because Santa's is 6? No, the 0 is 6. I don't know. I don't know. He had set down the revolver. It was just below the red. Seven chose that moment to act. He moved far faster than the man of his bulk should have been able to, and launched like that bulk straight at Ace. Santa's is 0, 0, but 3. The 0 is 6. The 6 is 9. So the 9 would be 3? Yes. Yeah, okay. Or they think that Santa's 0. I think that June's is 0. Something, I don't know. June's definitely pretty freaky.
No!
No! And the blink of an eye, Ace is on the floor. He rolled onto the side, groaning in pain. Oh! Lotus ran straight for Junpei. She darted around behind him and stuck out her head, making sure to keep Junpei between herself and Ace.
Oh, that was close. Too close. Thank you, Seven.
Don't mention it.
I saved your kid also, you should love me. Seven stood over Ace, his breathing slow and heavy.
Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit.
Kick him.
After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good.
Yes, it's cut off his arms.
Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
He doesn't need his arms to talk.
9 years ago?
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
I don't know why. The voice acting just sounds kind of silly like that. It seems like it's trying too hard to be serious. I don't know. There's just something weird with it that just makes it funny. Ace planted his hands on the floor and shook his head. Junpei walked toward him. He stopped and looked down at Ace with pity on his face.
Ace, you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
He peered at Junpei, genuinely confused.
Oh, right. You don't know yet.
But he would have if he killed him.
All right. We'll just go through them and let's start off.
Okay, yeah.
You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him.
Oh.
The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous.
Is this his exact reasoning from the other
Whoever
branch?
had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital route.
Is this the exact same reasoning?
Which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki.
I don't think he said that.
3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years
So it's seeming
before.
like this is very similar. Like, even the format's similar to what Ace said the
You
one
needed to
other
silence
time.
him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this nonary game was.
These are the exact same
Was it truly
reasons
life
that
or
he gave
death,
him
or
in
simply a
other
harmless prank? You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital.
I was wondering if it was like the same exact words though. I don't think it was the same exact words, but like it was pretty similar.
However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki.
Oh right, they did show this picture earlier, I
Chiefly
forgot.
because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
What are they gonna add propagnosia to Danganronpa?
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki? Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids, and you remembered him because he was the blind kid. But his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me.
I like the little accents
But if
that
that's
Junpei
true,
gives.
why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me.
He is working. No, he's not.
Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him.
And then so he tried to
That
push
was
him in
when
there.
you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet.
Kubota's bracelet.
You just waved,
Yep, and then he pushed him in.
verified your own number, and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed.
And he died. Dead.
And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Nijisaki was dead.
Poor Nijisaki was
You
dead.
mean to say Snake is still alive?
Hello!
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new. Thank you for killing the wrong man. But I can't say I like
Thanks
knowing
for
that you
killing
wanted me
someone
dead.
else. I appreciate that.
Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Ace's self-derision was frustrating, but Junpei kept his emotion in check and continued. They like the word derision. They've used that like 5 times.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you
Yes.
remember what you said?
I don't remember.
Oh, a pocket watch.
I handed it to you. You had been in charge of the Nonary project.
Oh, did he figure out the puzzle and then he went
Of
and killed
course
him
you
ahead
would
of
have known
time?
the solution to every puzzle, which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it.
Yep.
You picked up that axe.
Why didn't we hear that though?
One blow was all it took.
What if he was
And then you
already
returned
dead?
to the
Oh,
chart
why
room
wa-
as if
Moshinu?
nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak.
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse.
And then
When
you
we
went in
stepped
there.
inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote.
You cheated during the vote?
But that wasn't really what you were after.
He was wiping off the blood.
Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very
Oh.
good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you. You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it?
So.
Ace,
Oh, okay, I understand. I understand now. I kind of get it. I get it.
Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
I kind of get it now. I don't remember him putting his hand in my pocket twice. I remember doing the first time.
Because of this.
He reached out to put something out of his pocket. It was
What's
a
with
folded
the
piece of
paper?
Just read it.
Is this the paper from the safe?
Let's see.
What it said?
Number 1, there are 2 ways. The first is to win. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past.
Oh, okay, this is different.
I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be
Oh?
streamed through a satellite and
Oh.
distributed across the world.
see.
Simply look into the camera and repent.
I
Once you have
see.
confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters.
And now there's
Perhaps
no
he will
witnesses.
confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please.
He killed the only witness. How dare
Zero.
he?
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went
see.
through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters.
Man, he memorized the whole way out of the ship.
As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set.
But you
At least, That was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first.
I'm such a good puzzle solver, boy.
That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
I don't think it was really
You meant
sleight
to
of
kill
hand.
him from the beginning, then? Musashido, I mean.
No, in case you got confused.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters.
I was planning to
I
kill the
asked him,
witness.
and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation.
Or maybe it only just happened 5 minutes ago.
I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning.
It'd be weird if it took
even
place
though
like
I
yesterday.
didn't know who he was.
And they all got they're all in their bodies at that time.
I proceeded to the captain's quarters
That'd be
in order
weird.
to remove this so-called witness.
Asa confessed everything. What energy he had left him with the truth, and he sagged with knees. Although he confessed, his sins were not forgiven. Junpei felt revulsion for the pathetic man on the floor near his feet. But in among the revulsion was a hint of pity. After all, Ace had not only been the person who killed those 3 men. What? Ace had not been the only person. Okay, yeah, Junpei spoke quietly.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Why did you get really close to the microphone again?
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet, in many ways.
Yes.
Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared.
Everything was done.
The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters.
I don't know why, sometimes
Musashido
Junpei
was
gets closer
delirious
to
from the anesthetic,
microphone.
so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap.
Because you're an
But
idiot.
yes, this was a trap.
You're an idiot. That's why I
It
couldn't
was
do
Zero's trap, and I fell for it, hook, line,
line,
and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Because
Yeah.
I don't know
By
why.
manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people
I
and keep
see.
the blood off his own hands.
I understand.
All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago.
Then why are
That's
we
why this nonary
here?
game happened.
What did we
Am I right?
do? Am I right?
Santa?
Junpei looked over at Santa. As Junpei spoke, he stood up, his legs shaky.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any.
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa.
Or should I say?
Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh?
Seven's face was sad as he
My
spoke.
memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right?
Yep.
After all, the person who planned the nonary game this time around was Zero, and Zero's you.
No.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh?
Santa's smile was sarcastic and something else.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then. Huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki.
But I'm not Zero.
I was one of the kids in the nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... No, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong.
Yep.
Number 1, I ain't Zero.
No.
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant.
Oh?
Like a secretary.
A secretary, I see.
But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things?
You did.
You made one more mistake.
What is
Junpei,
it?
you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago.
It didn't happen 9 years ago.
That's why this nonary game happened.
I was gonna say that.
That's not it. Revenge
okay.
isn't the only purpose.
I'm waiting for the big mind
There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game.
We're experimenting again.
To save someone.
Oh?
Save someone?
Wait a second.
Right.
Wait.
You were brought here to help my sister, to
Yes.
save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about?
So they're playing through this to try to help Akane 9 years in the past? They're trying to change the timeline?
Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw...
Suddenly, Seven froze. His eyes went wide as dinner plates, and he spun around toward June. Junpei followed his gaze.
What
She was gone. Where June had been, there was nothing.
the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki?
Kurashiki. Seven began to mumble to himself, a strange series of words strung together as if his mind wasn't functioning properly. His face was twisted with effort, as though he were struggling with something that he couldn't see. He gritted his teeth and pressed his hands against the side of his head.
Oh, my head! My head, it feels like it's gonna pop.
Does Akane not exist?
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
Did June, like, not actually exist? It was somewhere very far away. They all heard a deep, heavy noise. It's not like a tremendous wheel slowly beginning to turn. Santa seemed to have entered an almost trance-like state. His words were calm and measured.
What was the Nonary Project?
I don't know.
I'm sure you know already, but it was a project designed.
Okay,
what was
yeah,
that
we're
for
just
two
gonna-
organisms? The morphogenetic field theory.
Okay, a little bit different.
Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine.
They can.
There were 2 separate
According to this.
locations. The 9 children trapped in Building Q they were told to send their answers into the morphic field set. The transmitters were put in Building Q,
Yes.
and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up.
Thank you.
But there was a mistake.
How would you do a mistake? like this?
Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me.
I feel like there's not, like, you can't make that big of a mistake,
Perhaps she
you
was
know?
mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic.
I feel like there were bigger reasons.
I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
That...
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb.
I...
You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't.
Yeah.
How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well,
I see. The answer to that is easy. Whoa! He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent him through... I sent to him? Talking. How do I know the alternate future then? Imagine a river that splits in two like an upside down Y. Yeah, imagine this! Just, yeah. Imagine this. That's it. It only follows one direct. Information's the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but it never flows backward. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about one another. Information only follows, but I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. Is this June talking? I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am I, the 9th letter of the alphabet. God fucking damn it. But I am also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0. Not yet. Perhaps you could say I'm less than 0. I'm a -1. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. So it is June. June is 0. June is 0. Where did she go? Oh, I can't. It's stuck like this. June. No, Akane. Where did you go? Why is Clover... Oh, shit.
Freeze.
Santa's got the gun. Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching. Looks like he turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head.
Get up.
Santa isn't sure... Santa isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I don't think I would either, but he just looks drained. So June's not been real? She's just been making us think that she's real the whole time when actually she's been stuck back in time? Like, she's there 9 years ago, transmitting information forward. He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He couldn't get any through the number door with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
Oh, right, he was talking about his sister. He did talk about his sister before. I remember that now. That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What does that even mean? Shit, they're out. And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. It's gonna be that I have to figure out how to get out of here now, and then the timeline's gonna, like, change or something, and then June's gonna show up. That's my guess. Let's see if this door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks...
Door's not opening.
Oh, you mean we're trapped?
Yeah.
So it would seem.
Right?
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
I don't know.
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
Turn on the incinerator.
No, you can't be serious.
How would you know? Oh, but he is. Shit, we gotta do something. Maybe we can still get out through door 9. There's the red. Yeah, alright, we just gotta do this. I just gotta... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. Is there any combination that'll work?
Can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Yeah, quick maths. Sure, why not? I don't think I'm gonna need them ever again. Sure looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations. A lot of them. Oh man, she doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping up pages like that.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Alright, at least... Alright. That's weird. That's a mistranslation. Maybe now I can get a look at what she was writing. Let's see. Goodbye, Lotus. It's been nice. Hope you find your paradise. You're gonna die.
And there's no other way?
Lots of people think alright is bad English. Why? Lotus. Looks like she figured it out, though. And this is just too cruel.
Go.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
God damn it, you idiot!
Whoa, where the hell did that come from? She expected that as much as I did.
If you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
For a cop, you sure didn't seem to have much confidence.
Bad?
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
It's recent?
Me too.
I didn't know that. I mean, a lot of words are like recent, but like, you know.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
Relevantly, resolution. My favorite. 1080p. Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can all see you're about to cry. Yeah, I have made like no progress.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
Yeah, if June's bracelet was June's bracelet has to be 0. Because she didn't exist. So her bracelet would have to be 0, right?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace. I couldn't, see exactly what happened.
But I figured it out.
I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier, at the Red.
Oh, yeah?
It didn't work.
No! That digital root should... Then why?
Because it wasn't...
Just to see.
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot. Yeah, just, you know, give it a shot. Why not? 9.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
Yep. Why not?
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital root was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
So why is
you
it
think
wrong
maybe
now?
they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
Shit, if we can't get to the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we can get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. That's just called the birth canal. All we can do is stand here and stare at the door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end. Epiphany! Oh? Get out of the way, Steam! Does that say Akane view? Akane vision! I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness, inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resonant. We was one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. It started with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. Ow, my hands. Why did I try to do that? That was approximately 9 hours ago. Bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. So is she living out, like, all of this, like, immediately? Yeah, that was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melded into him and we became one. Instead of Junpei, somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind, 9 years in the future. Inside of Junpei, not instead of. But I didn't lose myself. I was living in two realities at once. One was the present, the other was the future. Perhaps you could think of it as two movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually it becomes difficult to separate them, determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
That was my brother Aoi yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran down a long straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fist fight. The girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home! I want to go home! Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It had been 2 hours since the No-Ring game began. We were starting to fall apart. Just then, when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake.
Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
Wasn't Light the name of Lotus's child? I don't remember. Who was Lotus's kid's name again? I completely forget. Light sighed down and we gathered.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. In his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult.
That is her actual name. I realized that now too. I didn't get that, but yeah, I guess her name really is Clover.
But my sister means a great deal.
She picked a really shitty code
name then. And I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive.
Code name is a real name.
If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love. If we can take all 3 of those, did you know that those words are leaf words?
Leaf words.
So if you believe
Sounds
what
like
I've
a
told
9-year-old
you,
would say.
and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
Her eyes are looking in opposite directions, but I guess that might just be the angle. He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
Now I understand. I need to get that on like a thing, like a button press. When he was finished, the tension of only a few minutes before it was gone, we were home. And opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. Yep. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 of them, and we found them in the chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. And we went to the incinerator, and then everything went to shit! Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. And then this is when this part of this thing happened. But if there's only one door, then only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors!
We're screwed! We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gotten bad enough already, the doors closed and the incinerator turned on because fuck the kids, am I right? They're fucked.
Warning.
Warning!
Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Oh,
Incineration will take place in 18 minutes.
Oh, I get it, because also 18's the number they have to come to for the song.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Wait, I just realized something. That, wait, am I stupid for just realizing that, like, 9 times any number that... I guess that's why if you add 9 to any number, the digital root remains the same, because 9 times any number, the digital root is 9. Is that for anything? No, that's not true for anything. It's only true for 9. That's weird. Wait, is it? Let me think. No, it is. It's weird.
Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
I don't know if I should have noticed that earlier or not, but
What?
So you're like 18, 27, 36. For a handy set of facts and patterns. Oh man.
What did that thing say? Ah, that didn't sound good.
That's how I feel about children voice acting. My brother Aoi swallowed hard and answered.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator.
You guys can read, can't you?
And that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
And an incinerator is where things go to burn.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, hello, what's going on, my friend Doge? He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear. 9 years later, we called him
Don't worry,
7.
kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective.
One of the good guys.
I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like 7 had said it did. The 4 of us who stayed behind were saved by 7. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down into the hall. We came out of the other side on door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. Then I got abducted and dead. We went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother Aoi, Snake, and 7. Nona was her child, right? The other children, the ones who'd gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The spiral staircase went upwards like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they'd caught up. That was when I realized...
where is it?
What?
Did I drop Jumpy's present?
I knew I had it with you when it passed through the vent, you fucking idiot! Then had I dropped it as we slid out? I had to go back. I had to! But I knew I couldn't tell the others. It stopped me, I was sure of it. I didn't stop to think, I simply moved. Okay, so she's just stupid, then. I ran to the central hall, the room that connects to all the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later I felt a rush of wind as they ran past me up into the staircase. She's just fucking stupid, right? Like, she just threw away her life. I waited until they were out of sight and I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down, down, and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. I ran to the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
What is it? It was just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over to snatch it from the floor, and as I ran back towards the stairs, freedom. Here's Hongo! The door to the incinerator opened, and a man stepped out. It was Hongo. Gentaro Hongo. 9 years ago. 9 years later. God, 9 years later. God, it's so weird. We call him Ace. What present? What is she gonna give him?
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
Is it the broom? He smiled, made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical. Someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
I wonder what the present is. I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, blue step. As I spun around and broke into a run, I felt Hongo's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo to let go of me. But I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Somebody help me!
And suddenly,
Akane!
This is the same as earlier. The door to the stairs flew open and my brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came 7 and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt toward Hongo.
You came back!
I cried out. Backstreet's back? See, Dungeon, I did predict that Akane something was going on with her. So it's like, it's not a massive brain fuck, It's interesting. I like the idea. I just knew that Akane was kind of at the center of all of it for a while ago. Because Spike Chunsoft can't make a romantic interest not be important. But then...
You're too late, idiot!
I still love that line. Hungo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both back into the incinerator. The force of it threw me to the floor. I think it would have been more of a brain fuck if I like didn't anticipate it ahead of time. At least like anticipate like part of it. Like I got like a facet of it, and it wasn't as like brain fucky as it could have been. And I went towards the 9 door. Hungo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched. But those fists never reached Hungo. I didn't know that Santo was like helping out Akane. That's interesting. With a cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hungo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. He turned away, walked to the red, and sat next to the door. He didn't sit next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. The fact that novel mode has been Akane's point of view the whole time? Oh! I didn't get that. Now I get it. That makes sense. Oh, that's why I was in the 3rd person. Oh! Now I understand. I get it now. Oh, that's why it's in novel mode now too. Ah, see? I didn't put that together. Because I'm an idiot. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. Is that why Junpei's number is 5 like hers was? Because they're like connected? A few moments later. See, now I get it. Now I understand. The 2 other doors slid shut as well. Give me like 10 seconds. The DS version only had all the narration only on the bottom screen. So that was just Akane, then the bottom screen was the Akane screen. I turned around toward the door with a 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
The DS version was better since novel mode and puzzle were separate screens. Yeah, that makes sense. So like, would all of this have been taking place on the bottom screen and stuff like that? I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
I feel like my wrist has to crack, but it's not. It's annoying me. Ah, I see.
Where's Hungo?
He went out the other door.
What?
Maybe if it said like, instead of like Akane Vision, like it said like something else, like, you know, Akane Mode or something, like instead of a Vision. Like it didn't get across because the Vision thing was weird. Then it started again.
Warning. Warning.
Warning.
Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
The final puzzle did something different too. Did I get to the final puzzle yet? Because I'm only here. Is there another puzzle? Probably another puzzle, isn't there?
Incineration will begin in...
Oh, I see now. We're back to Junpei.
18 minutes.
Okay, so now we're at the same point in time 9 years apart.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Holy shit. Man, I knew what I was going to say, but that was one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it.
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell?
We don't...
What in God's name are you talking about?
We don't have time to explain. You're just talking about some sort of fucking experiment.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now.
Yeah,
I promise.
really
I'll
don't.
tell you everything once we get out of here.
Incineration
so why couldn't Akane just have left? Like, he gave her 2 bracelets and left them on the floor. Why couldn't she just have swiped them?
17 minutes.
You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn.
Really?
What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means.
Well,
God damn it. Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What?
I can't.
Why me?
I can't
Just
change
shut
it.
up and stop this thing.
Okay.
How the hell?
There sort of emergency shut-off button.
Outside, probably. I don't
There
think it's in
isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I was here.
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. Floor, it's moving. What? Ah! It's a backpack with a... What can I say?
What the hell is that?
It's Luigi's Mansion backpack. It's the thing.
What is that?
What else could I say? That was weird. That was good, but it was weird. The floor opened and a machine rose out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I keep touching my phone, and it keeps, like, activating things that I don't want it to. It opened Pokemon Go. Why did it do this? I wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. All I can see on this face is a reflection of my own face. I didn't see my face on my face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but it kind of drives it home. Alright, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. God, man, I wish that thing would shut up.
Incineration in 15.
Alright, back to this thing. It's only showing up now, it's gotta be important. Maybe that's also how Junpei, like, just solved everything, because he already knew what to do. You know, because Akane already did everything. What the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Yeah, hey, we're all tensely. It doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
I don't know. Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Oh, well, at least it's on now. What's on the screen, though?
What is this?
Why is there a 1? And why is that Akane was transmitting to it? Ah,
what's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. Numbers on it range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle...
To Junpei? Yeah, that's what I figured.
The incinerator will stop?
At that point.
Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Alright, puzzle, how do you work? Oh man, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration 13.
13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Junpei had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by. Oh wait, no, because she didn't know how to do it. He was telling her how to do it. Right? Yeah, like she was reading the future. Right? Right. What did I get a text from this person for? Okay, sure. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them, then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face. A frightening, evil face. It was Hongo. How long had he been watching me? It was a Sudoku game. You had to turn it upside down. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Don't know what to do.
That's a really cool mechanic. He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled. Oh, because you're telling Akane what to do. Oh, instead of her telling you what to do. I get it.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
Terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice.
It's
I'm
not
quite
very
fair.
nice.
I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
Seek a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is
So
solve
I've been
that
Akane telling
puzzle.
what to do, flipping it up
Do
means
that,
going opposite.
and you can
Ah,
stop
okay.
the
That
incinerator.
it's starting to click for me. I'm starting to get it.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again.
Heck. 1 second. That does sound pretty cool. That's like one of those. It's like one of those moments. But I guess it's not going to be like that in this because it can't really flip your computer upside down.
I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
I'm a fair lady.
If you solve
My
the
fair
puzzle,
lady.
the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid
that's why you
results,
couldn't get through
there
before.
must be a chance of success.
I understand.
If you succeed, you will escape.
But then, what? Ace knew that, so why did he fail at it?
The verification...
Then I remembered. Before Hungo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1. Say, Akane, what's your number?
5. I looked down at my left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. 9! I ran to the door with the 9 on it, and it didn't work.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
Nah. I hear Hongo's muffled voice. Voiced? What? I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room. That seems wrong to me. I don't know if it actually is wrong. But it
I've
seems
already
pretty
told
wrong.
you, didn't I? Once
Yeah, you gotta do the
solve
puzzle.
the verification function of the red will activate. In
Yes.
other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Typo? Okay, yeah.
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day
What?
surrounded by monkeys.
By monkeys? I see.
Now start the experiment.
Why are there
Solve
monkeys?
the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
What is...
I can't!
You did.
Then you'll die. You'll
Oh,
burn alive.
I see.
It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it'll be very painful.
So... This is taking a bit longer than I had anticipated, and by that I mean a lot longer. So I think after I solve this puzzle, I'll leave it. We'll have a nice little cliffhanger here, and I'll come back and sweep and finish this up tomorrow. She's been transmitting so far. Yeah, she hasn't been receiving. She's been transmitting.
Incineration will be 10 minutes.
But switch back to Junpei. Yeah. But if she can do both, she'd be like a god or whatever. I don't know. She'd be like really powerful. I was crying, great gulping sobs by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. This is the last puzzle, but then I still got like 3 things of novel to go. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. Once I do this, I'll solve the last puzzle, but then I'll leave it on a cliffhanger for the night. Oh, I did not mean to press that.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What was I gonna do? I didn't know. I didn't know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was gonna die. My palms were sweating, and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot, so hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself into pieces. That's why she's getting a fever at the end of each route. She's literally burning up. Oh! I get it now. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me, Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! Jumpy!
Oh, I'm trying.
Jumpy! Please help me! Jumpy!
Okay. Ah, Epiphany.
Akane?
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 Who the hell is Akane?
Don't ask questions.
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. Help me! No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Just finish the goddamn puzzle! Fuck! Did something break her connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit!
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Oh?
Jumpy?
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I'd heard it so clearly. Like he was right there. I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
Yes. That's her. She's there. Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Are you an incinerator right now? The fucking...
Yes, I am! How did you know?
The switching is freaking me out a little bit. I couldn't believe that he knew that. Now we understand what Santa meant.
There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to...
I think I get it now.
Incineration. 7 minutes.
Okay, let's go.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now. At last I finally understand what all of this means. I know why the Nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned to lead out to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane! I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is... Zero is... Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now! That means there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her! I will save Akane Kurashiki. Curious. Oh, okay, so this is the room, and then there's 3 stories. I must save her, no matter what.
Incineration will begin in...
Do I just ride it out and just do it? I don't know, because I don't want to leave it now, because now we're pretty into it, you know? We're into the story. Yeah, I'll just keep going. I can be late. Doesn't matter.
6 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine. The voice reminded me of how much time I had left. Yeah, I'm working on it!
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, alright? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise.
So Akane has been, like, just watching every path and, like, eventually getting to the one where we succeed.
So don't worry, alright? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
So she was with us. And as we learned pertinent information, other paths, she just pushed it into the path that would make us get to this point. Is that what was happening? I'm pretty sure that's what was happening. My voice shook as I answered. It's hot in the room. I felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. I'm only 9 years old though, and that's kind of weird. Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Is Snake talking to me about something? Whatever, doesn't matter. Get out of my way!
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus, I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid, panels are out of order, switch these out, staring isn't gonna help. I just have to try it.
Think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind.
I don't know if it's exactly super easy to do in an emulator. With my own mind. Oh, his eyes are back! Oh, is that why his eyes weren't there? Because, like, his eyes weren't there because it wasn't him solving it. Alright, so I can't switch the 1. So what's the order I need to do? Oh, it tells you exactly where I have to put things. Okay, so... Okay. So we're gonna, ooh. So how do I get the space then? The 1 is surrounded by 9s. Okay. Oh, do I need to make them all 9s? Okay, I think I get that. Okay, so then this has to change to that. Okay. Then this has to change to... Not that. That. No. That. And then we can change this to that. And then this to... A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, R, I don't know, not R, no. E, no, there's no 9 that's gonna... D, there's no C, unless it's somewhere else. Would 8 fit there? No. I don't understand how this works. You know, like, I don't understand how it's making 9, really. What was there before? It was 7, right? Okay. Not R. S. Well, then this is a... So, the numbers appear in the empty spots in the grid. They're all single digits. I get the feeling the numbers change when I switch out the yellow squares. The square at the bottom, why does it stay blank when I hit hint? Pressing the number, turn them on and off. Something special there being 2 modes. What could it mean? All the empty spots click the one in the bottom right. Oh! Okay. I get it now. Digital roots and base 26? Oh man, my favorite. Maybe I need to make all the numbers in the square the same. Yeah. So that... But what number? If I had to guess, it's 9. If I put a 5 here, that makes that a 9. This A here, it fits there, but it doesn't fit there. I have 2 7s, god damn. So, just reset this. If I switch out a yellow square, the numbers that show up in the hint change too. The numbers are affected by adjacent squares. Okay, yeah, I know. I know that. I got that game. I'm not that stupid. Or do they need to be... Can they be 0, is the question. No, it only goes to 9, so we have to get 9. So, P, R... But there's an S down here. Let's swap out this with an S. And that's 4, so we need a 5. Except that's not... Okay. No. Okay, so then for this we need a 7. But not a 7, we need a 5. Except that we need an A. I can't replace that 6 without fucking everything up. What about W? How about P? I just don't understand, like... let's try it one more time. Okay, the answer should be digit, but each square only has a single digit. Calculated in some different way. Digital roots? They'll always end as 1 digit, but where? Is it RA7 equals 9 to 9? Like, is it 5 and S? I just don't understand where it's getting these numbers from, you know? Okay, this always turns into whatever it corresponds to. So that's interesting. So what about this top one? This top one doesn't, so it's left. It goes like left or down. Or up. So 7 and A, that's 8. So it's all adjacent squares make it. That would be the only thing that would make sense, is that every adjacent square would add it up, because that's 11, 17, 25, 25 is 7. Okay, so I don't know the latter half of the alphabet's ones too well, but if I'm gonna change this, then I need to... There's only a specific way that I could do this. But then why does whatever... Okay, so that means that this is 9 right here. But I don't have a 9, so I can't do that very effectively. So let's just swap those out. 8, okay. Okay, so this is 1. Ugh. My brain. Let me just say something real fast. J is the 10th letter, T is the 20th letter. I know J, because I'm a research assistant at my school, and I had to, like, go down, like, questionnaires and stuff and do stuff, and, like, J is, I learned that J is the 10th letter from that. So this 1. Okay, so if I can get everything around the 1 to work. So, A, B, C, so this is 3, okay. Everything around the 1 has to work, and then once everything around the 1 works, it works better. So then this P, I appreciate those clovers for luck, Dungeon. I appreciate that. Thank you. So if it's D, then let's put a 3 there. And then this is gonna equal the same thing. So... D... Then I need another 3. Okay, well, let me just get a 3 from over here. What? Excuse? D... E? Okay, so I need the 5, okay. Okay. So I've got this figured out, and since this can't move, I should work out from there. So this is a 2. Well, I can't change these numbers, so I can only change this one. So that fixes that. So this needs to be a 2 now. That's 10. S is 1, yeah. So, is there anything where that ends up being... Are there any numbers down... I don't have P up here. Okay, so let's try out P. No. Is it 8? Might be 8. No? I have everything else. Unless it needs to be a 3. Okay. Alright, Salvation. I'll see you later, then. We're almost done here, so... Bye. Alright, so then this needs another 3, so this needs to be 6. But I can't move that 6. This needs to be 1 more, so this needs to be S. Okay. Now that we figure that out, this needs to be 2 more, so this needs to be 5, but we can't... We can move this 5. This needs to be 2 more. So we need a 3, but we can move that 3 over there. Okay. But I can't... No, it's messed up, because I cannot move any of these, because... Oh, wait, this became a 2. Oh, shit, I fucked something up. No. Oh, God, what was right there? I forget. What was there? Shit. Sure. Why not? Sure. Now, all I have to do is replace this with a 3, and I win. Yeah? Doesn't have to be 9, does it? Add the number. There's letters here, too. Okay. It's not 9, is it? But what number? Switching out a yellow square affects all hint squares around it. 1 square doesn't get a hit number. The 9th spot at the bottom. So the 9th square has a different rule. Is it 9?! No? You're not gonna give me anything more? That's it, Junpei? That's all you got? Alright, cool. Changing so much is just getting messy. Maybe I should reset. Wait a second. When everything is its original spot, something lines up in the bottom squares. It looks like there kinda should be a word. A word? What? R-S-A-O-D-P. S. I'll just reset it, because whatever. I don't know. Swap into the 1 at the bottom square? You mean that one? Here? Oh wait, is that a 0? I don't know. Because I can't swap into this one. Because, like, this one's just empty. Like, I can't do anything with this one. Unless that's not the one that you mean, in which case then I'm confused. That is 5, okay. It said there should be a word? Okay, it's just telling me to... You see the password? I don't. It's a word. It is a word, and everything's gonna come out better once I have the word. So I'm just gonna get all the letters down there. But once I get all the letters down there, it'll be... Oh my fucking god! Is it really? Is it fucking really? I wonder what the fuck it is. Oh. What? Oh, is it just 999999999? What? I'm confused now. Password? I'm inputting password now then. Are there any hints? How am I supposed to put here? I don't know. Password? 9? I don't know. Akane? 5? 9? Oh, it's 9.
That's it.
Is that your final answer? That's why the Sudoku was better? The fucking password was password! They didn't put any effort into that! The fucking password was password!
Akane, did you get it?
Oh, I get it, because the password was 9, because the whole thing... Okay, I mean, it's a little bit better, but still, like, the fucking... it just had to make it say password.
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you know. I just have to press enter.
Hit it.
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Push it.
Okay,
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Yay, we're gonna live! We're gonna live!
Jumpy!
Okay.
It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down!
Hooray! Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared, and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there, laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. So the timeline that we're in now isn't... So we're on a different timeline. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst. Oh, okay, goodbye. Whew. I can't quite believe I did that, but I'm so glad, so glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. I can't believe that fucking Akane couldn't do that. That was easy. What are you talking about? No, I didn't have any time to think of that kind of shit.
Akane, sorry, but things are kind of busy over here.
Ah, whoops.
I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Hang up now.
Oh, of course, that's fine.
I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were the 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind. Oh. It kind of spooked me. Well, Seven and Lotus didn't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay.
Shut it.
Right. Okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes! Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
Huh.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
I like what the shit. It's one of my favorite phrases. Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again. Hit it again. And again! Alright, that's not working either. Alarm's still going off. The hell's going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect! So what the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in
now
60 seconds.
You're going there. Wait, of course. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean. Snake, me, Seven, and Lotus. Then door 9. Now, that's it! The number on the door isn't a 9, it's not even a number!
It is hidden, but an exit can be found.
It's just a door.
Seek a way out.
Holy shit, of course! Then we just have to put the right number into the red end.
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, don't have much time! Man, I sure hope they can trust me on this one or we are all fucked! Fucked! Fuck, dude! Alright, no time to explain, just go!
Verify your numbers on the red.
Verify? Who?
What company?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
This is such a great time to talk. You know, let's just have a conversation. You know, let's have a nice chat here. 30 seconds pass by, who cares? Hurry, 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 hurry!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6,
5, 4,
4,
3, 2.
Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Yay, we did it. So the door is just that they all need to put their finger. It's not actually a 9 door. Oh, thank fucking Christ. No time to be happy. Time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes.
It's just a door. It's not a numbered door. It's just you gotta get into it. Everyone that's left or whatever. Just in time. Oh, well, screw Ace, am I right? And there goes the door. No, calm down, don't calm down yet, you're not done yet. We still gotta find the dead. Oh, wow, you found it! Ace's verification didn't work even though he saw the puzzle in the other route. Is it because they purposely said, basically, Ace is fucked, you're not allowed to win?
Shit.
I think that's it.
Looks like we made it, huh?
Basically, they're just like, yeah, Ace, fuck you, you're not allowed to go through. Man, that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Like, Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap.
Akane? But... Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
Not quite? Oh, okay. Did it not add up right? Is every number that they have 7 plus 8 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3? No, wait, shit. Plus 5, shit. 7 plus 8 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2. Well, I don't know. It's not an 8. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to understand it right now. I'm gonna let the game explain it to me later. It's not a 9 door, it's just a door. Or it's an 8 door. From what I understand, it's just a door. But nothing. Oh, hello. It's not an 8, it's just a... It's just a nothing. Right? Unless I'm missing something, the door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
Oi! That sounds silly. I cried his name, even though my voice was almost gone from screaming, and leapt into his arms.
Oh.
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. It's not just the door. It's the door to the Shadow Realm. I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made it feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held on as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what it seemed like an eternity. I felt the warmth of something else. You're gonna sneeze. Wait. God bless me. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever, but I couldn't. The moment I passed the door, my bracelets had begun the countdown to death. I leapt away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hunga had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. I'll have the game explain it to me later. I'll understand. I took a deep breath and looked around again. Huge detective we'd called 7 and 9 years and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Right, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
I was right. It was time we got moving. Mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off running up the spiraling staircase to freedom. Time for more running. If they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. 7 talking.
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red.
Yeah, why?
2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
I'm sorry.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
1 and 0?
0 and 1.
What?
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
Okay.
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10.
So is his an S, not a 5?
B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Why base 20?
Well, the numerical digits are the same, so I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14.
H is 7.
K is 20.
N is 23.
Yeah, and...
Oh.
Q?
20.
And what does that mean?
That wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a lowercase q?
It was a Q. A fucking lowercase Q.
Why?
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
What the fuck? Time for more running. That's so fucked. That's so... Honestly, that's kind of stupid. It's not a Q, it's a 9. God, my thighs are killing me. I swear, any moment now I'm gonna tear a muscle. Like, the Q, like, it's just... I don't know, it feels a little bit like a cop-out. It's just like... I don't know, dude. I guess it's not, and like, it's just thought out ahead of time, but it kind of feels like a cop-out. I don't know. I feel like every cell in my body is dying for air. They had to let them out somehow. I mean, yeah, like, they thought of it probably ahead of time of how to let them out, but at the same time, like, it's just like... Damn, every breath I take is short now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. No, can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm Lucio. Haha, don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be many more of these steps left. Let's run. Run like a bullet down a rifled barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally. Just curious. Okay, yeah, I'm still... is everyone just gonna pant? Thank you. You're not panting. Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together. You're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah.
Yes, we're finally...
Please do.
Okay, just open it. Sure, you look like a big heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open. You're gonna open now. But she's not alive in your timeline. She died in your timeline. Unless the timeline changed? I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Ai's. He gave a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. Not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective. All 9 of us who've been kidnapped. Finally able to escape from the Gigantic. He saved her. So we're in a different they're in separate timelines, right? Because there's no way... It depends on how this game looks at time travel. Because the actual, most realistic time travel change is that they are on separate timelines now. But if they have it that they're on the same timeline, everything just changed. But that doesn't make sense, and that's stupid. So I'm gonna go with they're on separate timelines. You have a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, then it was gone.
It's over.
It's a closed time loop. Kinda? But there it's not really closed because now there has to be an offshoot because now she's alive. But I guess because she never died to begin with, but she did? There is a timeline where she died, and she was going down that path after she had died, but before she physically died because she sent her consciousness down that path. But she hadn't get there. He saved her in the past and therefore caused June to have to create the present, but now that present isn't the same as the one that Junpei was in.
Yeah.
God, time travel hurt my fucking head. It was over. It was finally over. Was it? Was it really? Oh, that was wrong. Wasn't it at all? Sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. But now, is she actually there? But then why is she there? Because the whole thing was to help her escape. Yes, finally air! Ah! Damn, the sun is bright. I can barely see anything. Oh, I gotta admit, this doesn't quite look like... Wait.
No way.
They weren't actually on a ship, were they? Gotta be shitting
What?
me.
It can't be.
They weren't on a ship. She was alive because he saved her, so she had to recreate the situation in which he saved her? Oh, I get it. I got it now.
This is...
Nevada. Nevada! Hey, it's Nevada. This is the building Q, whatever.
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
the mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
Sure enough. That's a desert out there with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. Okay, so there was an inconsistency, and then she fixed it by having him go through it. But then how would he have gotten there in the first place in that future, unless she meddled? I don't know. Time travel's fucking confusing. Dude, like, seriously, time travel is just, ugh. She would have died, yes, if she hadn't done this because he wouldn't have been there to do it, but how did he get there in the first place the first time to do it? But she'd set it up. But, oh god, I'm gonna stop. Huh? Did I hear something fall? Right, our bracelets. I guess I never really got a good look at the other side of these. See what's inside of you. Just a little electronic chip like an ATM card. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. Figures. But the ninth man still died. And Nijisaki still died. And that person still died.
Jumpy.
Hello. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing voices in the wind. That's different music. It's slightly similar. Oh? Game? Oh, okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh. Thought there was more. Can I skip this or no? Is this like... Are they not gonna let me skip true end? Hello, I'd like to not have to sit... Oh, I guess... Oh? Yeah, what about Alice? What the fuck is the whole thing with Alice? What is she doing? The whole thing with Alice was so weird. I did it, I beat the game. I know that Alice is in the second game, but why and how is the question. I don't know. My head hurts, dude. I'm trying to think about time travel and my head's just broken. That's from a different route. I guess some of these are from different routes. Good job, Edward Bosco. I'm just so confused. What is that? What is that picture? I'm confused at what that picture was. A lot of things we haven't seen yet. Okay, yeah.
Are you okay?
Oh my god, there's still stuff.
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Because if you go back, you've already been back, and therefore, no, it does not help.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why I don't like time loops. Time loops
You
are
don't look
confusing.
okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun slowly
How does
set.
it look then?
Let me just do something else really quick. Real fast, like... No, whatever, I don't I'll just do that. He was half serious and half joking. Thought about it for a minute first.
Well, let's see. It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
Dude.
What does that even mean?
My head. I hate time travel.
Ow.
See? I told you you can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
I can do it.
But I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
You lost a tooth? Jesus Christ, those kids are brutal. Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing is a pretty smooth ride. Sure, it was nice of someone for us to leave it outside the building, keys in the ignition, gas in the tank. It's almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in, now here we are, screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat, Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed in the back seat here. Still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun!
Yeah.
This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around.
Yeah.
And there's no speed limit.
Yeah, driving would be great if there was no one else
Clover,
around.
watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
Where did Santa go?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Do you?
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up.
Look, they're all friends now.
And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Oh, how do you know
Yeah,
that?
I saw some fresh tire tracks going out.
Sure.
There's no doubt about
I
it.
guess I explained everything
We've
that
gotta
time.
hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Sure thing.
Oh, shit! God damn, we just have to drive so fast. Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go that fast. We're sure gonna throw up a lot of dust. It was a couple hours after we run into the junior high students. Been hiding in the bushes in the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gaslight. What the fuck? The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them, furious.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
They jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy, sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swollen
You
lumps.
couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
He stuck his tongue through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I could've.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Because of what they did
Yeah,
to
that
you.
too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
I still think it was her.
Yeah, the bunnies.
He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits.
These kids are fucking sociopaths. Can they get locked up?
I couldn't forgive them for that, so
Those children are sociopaths.
Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more
Like
than I
Ace.
do.
Well, I guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary Project?
Research.
Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Well, yeah, I guess he
He's
could.
still in the trunk, I assume?
Oh, pfft. Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty, no emotion. It looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what's happened to him anymore.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get the tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You at least look at you when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces.
You're not sympathetic.
I thought if I could gain
No.
by peering into
Fuck
people's...
you.
That's it?
Yes. If you want to put it simply.
That's not sympathetic, you asshole.
But if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I could supply that as well. You see,
I think that's enough out of you, pal. It's time for the tape to go back on.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, someone's
Well, my
a
next
nosy.
question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing.
Yeah?
What's the deal with that?
Well, see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own. During the course of my investigation,
I happened
learned a lot
across
more
Alice.
about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question.
What does
Is
this do
there
with anything?
actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Naughty. Just.
Alice doesn't exist.
Oh, really? Tell that to the Steam cards I got in my inventory.
9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus
Mandragora.
Mandragora, of the family Solanaceae.
Do Mandragora? I thought Mandragoras didn't exist, or am I confused?
I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create Soparu. Its creation was a tremendous...
Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Tape's gonna go back on Hongo. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
It's a doll.
This is a for you doll. His name is Junpei.
Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. His hand was a doll made of yarn, small to fit in his palm. Oh,
Jumpy,
cute.
Are you sure it's, for you doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Dang it.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for.
I do voodoo, too.
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea, then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
I was gonna give you earlier.
You know how after June, we aren't going to see each other too much?
Oh, I get it, because he called her June.
I mean, we're going to be in different schools, and I just thought I'd,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June, then?
Wow!
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Wow.
Yes. I, head of tribe.
That's not racist.
This doll, traditional charm of tribe.
My name, Gonta. Gonta.
So I give this. It me. So we always together.
Gonta not understand.
Oh, Jumpy.
Why doll do thing to person? Gonta not understand.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
What store did he go to that they were selling voodoo dolls? Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell into June's tiny yarn body.
Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight in my eyes and just said 5 words. Nope. I love you doesn't fit.
I'll never forget you either.
Okay. The sky was beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening. Just the two of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on. It's pretty cute. I'd say that's cute on the cute meter. So one thing I don't get. You know, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned. The only one that's really important has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator, gigantic. But she's still alive now, is June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the perfect field set and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense, he's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway, but Seven, he said he was sure he saw it. That means there's some sort of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There's one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No way. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
Is Seven in on it too, or did he find the voodoo doll?
Huh? What?
Huh? Is Seven in on it? I don't... Oh, hey, look, it's Alice! Look at her butt! The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there in the shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out, her thumb up. It wouldn't be long before Jubei realized who she was. Seven was in on it? Ah! Okay, why was Alice out there? Is Alice June? I don't get it, dude. Don't forget your towel! Hey, that's a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy! Why are we talking about aliens? Ah, hello. Yes, save. Show me those 2 endings! Woohoo! So, I guess that's it. I'll throw it over the end here. Because I'm done now. Hello, goodbye. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming out and watching. We finished the game! Woohoo! we're gonna be playing VLR, whatever the fuck it stands for, Virtue's Last Reward. I don't know, the next game on next week. But thank you guys for coming out and watching. You guys are great, and thank you, and I will see you guys on the next time, day, week, thing, person. Yeah, I'm gonna need time to process time travel, cause my brain. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and I'll try to understand it so I can understand it better. Goodbye.